All right. Are we live? Are we live?
Are we?
Yes, we're live.
We
All right.
are.
Hey, we lied. You don't know that we lied, but we lied.
We lied.
Yes.
We lied.
Yeah, we're back with actual Moon Hunters tonight. Emma's here. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a bards on call session.
Without some
Without
form
some
of difficulty.
Technical difficulties.
Woo! So were
I
you
want that on a shirt
pooping?
one day if this actually goes somewhere big.
Oh, Muffy gets some music.
Oh, right. I forgot. I need to actually do that now. We'll do that for now. My foot has fallen asleep, and I need to be right back.
Actually.
Hey,
Yes,
I'll
actually.
wake it up. Don't
Guys,
don't
the
you
DM's
worry.
gone. Panic.
If he's gone for 15 minutes, we level up.
Roll
Sleepily
a
loud.
roll a D5.
But
Okay.
Why?
oh, that's not an actual dice.
Wait.
I'm stupid.
4.
How do I do the command again?
Slash. Just
Slash roll and D5.
There's a space
Okay.
between the slash and roll and not between.
Ayo.
You figured it out.
We
4.
both got 4.
Panic.
Panic.
Anyways, how's everyone doing?
I'm doing A-okay. Thanks for asking.
I
Good.
got called into work. But other than that,
Well,
chilling.
I had to talk with family today.
Gross.
Like extended family, like the point where like I know all of you, but
Who are
I
you?
don't know any of you.
I feel
It was loud, so I was like, I'll just be in a corner.
We
Alright.
apparently
I feel
share
that.
a strand or two of DNA.
Yeah, apparently. No, that's alright. I like them. They don't get what I do, you know.
fair.
They don't.
My family doesn't either.
They don't
What?
get.
What do you do? Be gay?
Do
Dude,
grind.
They don't get what I do.
Yeah.
You never understood me for who I am.
Be
When I
gay,
tell
do
my
grind,
family I
stream
do
TV.
art for half my living, they're like, oh, like they're all like
Boomers.
Midwest farm families, so they think I draw landscapes of farms and shit. And I'm just like, lol, no, I draw gay D&D characters.
I thought you were about to say like, so what do you do? Like,
No, I
you're a
dread.
necromancer or
draw
something like
hot
that? I don't understand.
Demon ass.
I do. What of it?
Tiefling smut.
All right.
Okay, not to that level.
James and Trio were the only ones that rolled the dice. Vith
What?
and Elise,
Would
you get
not?
you get 4 temporary hit points each. Or no, Cypher, you got a 2. You didn't announce it while I was pooping. All right, Cypher, you get 2
Oh.
temp HP.
My fucking bad. I didn't realize that was part of the deal.
Well, listen, all right, I was pooping in another room while I was talking, so I didn't necessarily see that there was a dice that happened.
No.
Look at
that's
chat, you
fine.
fool.
I'm in another room, James, or at least I was.
When you
Uh,
get,
and
you
my-
know what? I'm not doing this.
You don't have a monitor in there? It's literally on the other side of the wall. Come on.
Yeah, you forget. I'm literally in a closet right
My
now.
disappointment is immeasurable, and my
Oh.
day
Day
is
is
ruined.
ruined.
Also,
Yeah,
my
I
foot
mean-
is still asleep, but I'm just gonna deal with it for the session. It'll wake
Oh.
up eventually, hopefully. I don't know what's going on with my body, but it's been doing that a lot recently. Anyways,
Yes, one
we're
can hope.
half an hour late. Apologies. Part of that
It's my
is
fault.
yeah, but part of that is also my fault for not realizing that I needed to use the restroom. We also lied about swapping over to Cult of the Lamb, which was our lie for not doing Moon Hunters tonight. We're doing Moon Hunters tonight.
Yeah.
We will
Uh,
deceive you, and we will continue to
Woo!
deceive you until the end of time.
Listen, all right, we are extremely professional in our conduct here on Twitch.television,
Mhm.
formerly known as Justin.television.
You keep doing that. No
It's
one
one
knows
of the
that.
bits. It's for the longtime fans
You and your
regardless.
This is one of our strongest bits, which said something about the entire show.
There's a reason why we're at 43 followers. Only 43 people could enjoy this.
And I wonder if they're disturbed.
When the 44th comes, I'm gonna be very surprised. But last time on Moon Hunters, because I'm gonna be taking over those now. Hi, I hope you enjoy my voice. I'm the DM, if you didn't know already. Last time on Moon Hunters,
Wait.
What does
the
DM
party.
stand for?
What?
What does DM stand for?
Oh, it stands for Game Master.
Wait, Game Master?
Game
Game Master.
Well, someone's got to
yeah.
keep track of us,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
I forgot, that's why you're in the closet. Oh, okay, that's why you're in the
Y'all are
closet.
bottom. Oh,
Anyways,
man.
hey,
Um,
Muffet, what happened last time on Moon Hunters?
I'm so glad someone asks, so that way we can transition into something else. Last time on Moon Hunters,
Well, they don't
party
need to know.
finished up along their journey up up the Sky Sea coast towards the town of Tides Watch. In the middle of their path, they were stopped by some giant crabs. And by giant crabs, I mean normal-sized crabs that when Cypher took a pot shot at, giant crabs emerged from the sand. And then when he shot those giant crabs, gianter crabs came out from further into the ocean. Party decided, nope, we're not gonna deal with that, and left, completely negating my crab combat that I had ingeniously set up for them. And I'm still not mad about it to this very day.
Well,
You can
good.
go
I'm glad
back
you're
and
not.
fight your crabs. At
They
some point.
entered the town of Tides Watch, explored around, talking to some of the folks, realizing that there weren't a lot of young to middle-aged people in the town, as a majority of them had been conscripted to go off to the front lines to fight in the civil war that is plaguing the Coman continent. After walking around, finding an inn called In the Area, which I definitely remembered.
Well, you just said it, so of course you did.
Yeah, I definitely remembered it mid-session. They decided to get some rooms and hunker down for the night. Typhon realized that he probably shouldn't be seen around town, so he decided to stay in the stables with Chevy and hide in the hay. Elise left behind Mittens in order to watch after Typhon and to make sure that nothing happened, as the party then proceeded to go inside and rest up for the evening. Cypher immediately went to his room in order to relax, but realized he couldn't get to sleep, so he decided to go down to the beach. As he came down, he was met with a drunk Anathema and Viv, who were carrying Anathema, who Elise and Viv were then carrying Anathema off to the beach to go swimming.
Swimming.
Upon arriving at the beach, various antics ensued,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Cypher decided to sit down and enjoy a nice glass of wine and just marvel at the chaos. Afterwards, a Tabaxi woman who was on the beach with the party seemed to know Cypher in a past life, who answered all of his questions just relatively vaguely, and she appeared to be an associate of Altair. Turns out it was Sybil from the letter they found at Lazaroth's estate or manor. Manor. That's the word that I used for it. She commented on the quality of the sandwich that Lord Lazaroth made, but also mentioned that she stole government classified documents, which were classified at the time, but given as that's been some time since the initial outbreak of the Civil War here, they are in other hands, sadly. After chatting for a bit, she realized that what Altair told the party is something that she needs to be concerned about. And after finishing a few more questions, she bolted off faster than the speed of sound. And if anyone questions that, it is all D&D legal.
Debatable.
Yeah.
It
don't
is all
believe you.
D&D legal. It is
Debatable.
all legal within the rules. Anyway,
Debatable.
she bolts off at a speed faster than sound in search of Altair, as the party continued their chaos at the beach with some fishing folk who were questionably sober. Afterwards, the party returned back to their inn rooms to retire for the night, but decided that, you know what? Why don't we go into the nightmare one more night? See if the guide has anything else for us. And after talking to him, it turns out that he's scouted out another place in search of another shard of the nightmare. And we left the players right before they got into combat at Scholars Road. So, you can take this time now to position yourselves wherever you want, as long as you are on this line or behind it.
Sorry, I had to. Oh, never mind. It's right there. Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome.
You know what? I didn't scroll down yet. Shut up.
Cypher, wake up! Run combat, Cypher, please! Hey,
Hey.
You know what? I'm gonna move away from the hole, actually.
yeah?
No.
What?
What are you talking about?
You don't like the hole?
You don't like the
No,
whole...
the reality hole?
Look,
I
get out
don't
of my
like the
way.
No, come on. It's
You look down.
hole.
You look down into the abyss, and thankfully, nothing looks back.
I mean, sometimes.
Not here. So, are you all ready?
I
I'm
am.
ready when you
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
I am.
didn't
did
even
I,
move.
I don't think I got initiative rolls, so you're not ready because I need
you're
initiative.
You're so
Listen.
needy, Moffat.
How
Moffat,
much do
need
you
less
need
from me,
before you're
please.
satisfied?
Yeah.
What was that?
How much do you need until you're satisfied, Moffat?
Oh, great.
I don't like the music you play, guys.
This is the nightmare battle music.
Guys, I don't like it. I'm scared. I want to go home.
There's nothing stopping you from listening to whatever music you want on like YouTube and just.
No, there is.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Oh,
gotta-
oh yes,
Yeah.
specifically Trio.
Yeah.
Haha.
Anyone else?
It's about the vibe. Come
I just
And
start
then-
playing the fucking lo-fi girl in the background.
on.
Like, this is actually
I've
really
played
relaxing
Tequila
battle
on
music.
Let me
loop
get-
for 7 hours.
No!
Let me
Not
get.
tequila, please.
It's actually kind of chill now.
Boom. Initiative for
Nathma,
you.
did you not select your pog?
Anathema.
What the freak? I literally,
What the
okay.
freak?
I purposefully
Uh huh.
clicked my pog and,
Uh-huh.
and clicked initiative.
You did what to your pug?
I believe you.
Excuse me?
I did unspeakable things.
Oh no.
You can
I
just
don't.
click on the numbers.
There, I got it. I got it.
Okay.
All right.
Moffit's got it.
Descending orders. We're gonna be starting off with. Let me get back into there. It is the knight on the left. It readies its crossbow to fire at you all. Who's closest? Elise? Alright, you're gonna be the target of this. How many
Okay.
feet away are you?
Too many feet, actually.
Oh! No, you're perfectly in range for its heavy crossbow attack.
God damn it.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 is my armor class.
Oh, unfortunate.
Alright. You're gonna take 1d10 of piercing damage.
1, 1, 1.
Oh.
Alright.
3! As this dark energy bolt fires out from the heavy crossbow. It soars through the sky and finds itself right in your shoulder blade. It hurts and then just turns into that inky black that it normally had and just drips off of you, falling down to the ground and then evaporating.
Gross.
Very anathema.
Yay! Man, okay. Can I reach them? Give me a second. Let me do some measurements here. Let me do some calculations.
Dude, the
carry
holes
one.
are just slightly off center from the grid, and it's upsetting me.
I mean, the reason for that is so that way you can see these Okay, my pointer thing isn't working. There we go. It's so that way you can see the edges.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah,
Me looking at the edges.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's admire the edges.
Huh.
Oh yes,
That's
that's a very nice edge you got there. Very good, very good.
You have leggies.
Closer. I know. I don't like that though.
You don't like that you have legs.
What,
I
you don't
like
want to?
that. No.
You don't want to get next to the hole?
I don't
Ah.
want to get close to the holes.
Get on in there.
Get on in there.
Hey, get a move on.
All right. I guess I will move forward a few little steps.
Scoot your boot and go slap a soldier.
Only I wasn't lagging.
Remember, this is Scholar's way. You need to be smart about this. Throw yourself at them.
Yes.
Just cross the
There we
bridge.
go.
Battle tip.
Only odd
Instead of
numbers
throwing
at a
your
time.
way, throwing
That's
yourself into
fifth step.
enemies.
I'm gonna get close to the hole.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Just slurps you up.
I just want to get 60 feet. I just get like, yeah, that's good enough.
All right. What are you gonna
Alright.
do?
You know, I'm just gonna throw a little sacred flame real quick, just to test the waters.
Okay. Dex save on the big boy.
Save on the big boy. Yes.
That's not supposed to be an advantage. Does an 18 pass? Yes, it does.
Yeah, I wish it was the other one.
All right. Let me turn on advantage toggle. So, you go pull out your little, what does anathema pull out? Describe it.
Oh, if I'm doing sacred flame, then I just pull out, you know, my little hand.
Your little
Your
hand.
little hand? Is it like a,
My
like
little
a
hand.
little rubber hand that you put on the end
Yeah,
of your
yeah,
finger?
yeah. Yeah, I have one of
Little
I have one of
slappy
those
hands.
tiny little ones.
You give it a little wiggle, and this holy light seems to emanate around it, sharing the same deep blue hue as you. As this blue fire then just boop, and slowly drifts out. And as it's drifting, slowly, as previously stated, the juggernaut here just looks at it, and it takes a little sidestep and steps back into place, avoiding it.
Okay, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna be very good at this fight.
Do your best,
Alright.
that's all we ask.
You can try.
Vith.
You can try.
You can always
Thanks. I'm attempt a longbow at the big boy.
All right, give it a fire.
Yeah. If I can manage that, there we go.
I believe in you.
Try. I believe
Good.
in you.
Thank God.
18. Oh, I don't believe in myself though because I closed it instead of minimizing it. 18 meets it, beats it.
Cool. It's, 9
So-
piercing.
You fire your bolt, and it whizzes through the air, striking directly in the chest of the juggernaut. And you hear this loud gong sound effect as you hit it, forcing it 5 feet back.
Oh, I didn't know I could hit that hard. Alright,
Alright.
well, I think that's it for me.
Speaking of the juggernaut, it is
Oh, lordy.
going to start, and it is going to move
Juggernaut.
30 feet there, take an action to dash at you all as it just charges for your group. And it will end its turn there.
No, no.
Saves me the
Oh,
time.
no, no.
No, no.
Gee.
I don't like this.
All right,
I know.
We don't give you permission.
Cypher.
Consent. Well, this could be less problematic. Let's see, I've got all my spell slots, so I can do some funny thing if I truly wanted to. Do I have any funny moves that push people? No, who would have thought? But you know what
Oh
I do
no.
have? I'm going to focus on the bad boy crossbow boys.
Okay.
And I'm going to let's see. I learned earlier that I seem to be a little bit better this way. I hold 2 finger guns out as a mote of flame, like spurs on the tips of my index and middle finger, and then I click my thumbs together and fire out a scorching ray. So it's what, 3? So I need to roll 3 times to see if any of them
Ah,
hit these bad boys.
that was 4 times.
My
so
mistake.
I will
So
count the first 3. The
Yep.
9 does not hit, but the 19 and 22 will both hit.
all right, I'm going to focus them on this crossbowman on the right.
All right, roll 2 sets of damage.
You should call your towers
7.
beforehand, by the way.
I should call what?
You don't get to choose which hits. You should say which ones are going where first.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant for them all to be against the same target at the beginning. My bad.
I'm sure. No one knew that.
Okay.
Before you said that, that's all I'm saying. Because
Jeez. All right.
15
I
points
Goodness.
of
mean,
damage.
I figured, but
Goodness me.
The cross.
I guess I was thinking about Eldritch Blast kind of thing.
No.
No, they both work the same way. It's okay.
Okay, it's make a ranged spell. You can hurl them at one target or okay. Anyway, for a total of 15 damage of fire.
The neon blue firebolts blast out from your body, striking the crossbow boy on the right as he staggers back a bit, but is able to get back up and aim his crossbow at you. It's not his turn yet as we move on to Elise.
Okay. This large, shadowy knight in front of us, how big do they look? Like, actually, like, just ginormous? Does it look like a normal person that's
Yeah.
just big? Or-
It's like a normal person that is just giant.
Okay.
Granted, you particularly haven't seen any giants before, but if anyone else has seen a giant in their travels, it's basically that, but in full plate armor.
Okay.
let's see. I
I am going to cast a Hexblade's Curse on the large boy in front of me as I
Alright.
reach out as the hilt of the blade seems to just like pour into like a black hole, and something sucks from his soul and turns into a purple energy and shoots back at him. And then I will cause the blade of it to appear, and I will rush forward and give it a good old attacky.
Ah. Make that attack roll.
Okay, cool. That is correct. And does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit. As your blade, you swing your blade into the night, but because you can't really discern any features for it, you figure you clank right into a chunk of armor, not being able to get a good hit off on it.
Damn. Roll max damage too.
Yeah, big sad. All right. Now back off to the.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
sorry.
I have a bit more movement. I'm going to move here.
Okay. Get that flank on. All right. Now at the knight that fired at, or that Nathan fired at, it is going to take its heavy crossbow and fire it at you. Does a 12 hit? Nathan.
Sorry. I was
You good.
pulling it up. A 12 exactly hits.
All right. Another
Lovely.
D10 for you.
Oh, fun. Yay.
Your favorites. A
Oh, my
D10.
favorite.
4 damage.
Oh, that's not too bad.
All right.
Luckily, I have 2 temporary hit points granted to me by the district manager.
Yeah.
Oh, were those real?
Yeah.
Ah.
You have 4 temp hit points.
Were those real?
Ah,
Were they real?
When
Put
have
that back
when
up.
have
Okay,
I
I don't.
ever said something that wasn't real? Don't answer that. As
Looks at our D&D game.
Hey, wait.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
This other night, Elise, it is going to fire a bolt at you again.
Okay.
A natural 20. I'm assuming
Oh.
22 hits.
Oh, how rude.
It sure does.
Oh
Wait.
boy.
I'm just gonna cast shield. I don't want to have no health again.
Wait, but does a natural 20 always hit?
No, because
it's
AC is higher.
Yeah, because it still has to hit AC.
Mm-hmm.
I get. I actually.
I'm still. What?
I actually don't know if that's true or not.
That a natural 20 always hits?
No. Nat 20s don't always hit because that was something they were adding into 1D&D. Is that a nat 20 is always a success and a nat 1 is always a failure. I mean, we can check the rules on it, but I'm pretty sure.
Nat 20 is
Oh,
success is
it
not
was like that in
overall.
3rd edition, but not 4th or 5th.
Mm.
Alright.
I'm still gonna roll the damage because I want to see what it would have been. 12. That's not that bad. It could have been worse.
Oh, wait.
So
The only time a natural 20 is a guaranteed success is when it's on an attack roll. It was talking about skill checks.
Ah, well,
Oh.
there it is.
Well then.
That's fine. I'll use it anyways.
Well then.
No. You don't have to use the spell slot.
Okay. My AC is still 18 then.
Yep.
12?
'Cause-
Yep.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. A natural
So,
20 on
11.
hitting something always succeeding does make sense, while as if it was something like, I want to pick up the dragon, okay, you can get a natural 20 on your strength check, but you're still not going to be able to do it.
Yeah, I
That
thought
makes
that was
sense.
the case, and then I was like, but is it? So, okay.
Alright.
Alright.
At least takes a
As
bolt to the back. Ah.
alright. Now, Anathema.
Oh
Your
boy.
turn.
There's a big man right there.
Is a very big man.
I just know that, like, instead of going for any spells, Anathema will just immediately as soon as he's there, just take his quarterstaff and just try and smack him.
Alright.
Oh!
That hits!
You smack him
He
with
smacked
enthusiasm.
him!
Smack him with
smacked him.
enthusiasm.
I mean, roll twice for double crit. You already, you have advantage, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
So
No,
you
save it.
you take your bow staff and you whack it against him with this big gong sound effect that resounds. Elise, I need you to make me a dexterity save as the knight
Oh.
staggers backwards.
I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Not a strength save? Really? Dexterity? Really? Okay. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. It looks
Alright.
Are you sure I can't just tabletop him?
Do you want to?
I don't think that dex save tells me I can.
Well, okay, I mean, here's what I'm gonna say. Do you want to try and like brace yourself against him to stop him from crushing you?
Sure, yeah.
Strength save.
Sure, yes.
I'll immediately take. Same roll. Got it.
All right.
Oh.
exact
Thank
same
you, roll
fucking
20.
roll.
So as this Goliath falls down on top of you, actually, you know what? Here,
Throw
I'm
me
gonna
every
do-
bone you can.
yeah, that's lucky 13. So, the way, because okay, this is a nat 20. I shouldn't have done that. The way Anathema dongs him and causes him to stagger back, you're able to quickly slide beneath the legs, as he falls, prone on the ground.
Alright, I'll take it.
Hey, that was pretty smooth. I did not plan any of that.
The failed saves were just because Elise looks terribly while doing it.
Yeah, no, it's a heavy armor roll in a Souls game.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn, Anathema?
I'm good. Well,
All right.
not-
Vith.
Hey, I just realized my movement is 35, so heyo.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
15, 20, 25. I don't even know how you do the thing where it shows the movement. So
You right click while you're holding your token.
As if you have a mouse.
yeah, I have a trackpad, bud.
I think
So
yeah,
no.
Use that determination
it's
of yours.
Q. You hold and press Q on your.
5, 10,
That works too.
15, 20, 30, 35. I'm going to sword that bitch.
You can do it
Leave.
in front.
Listen,
All right. Roll
I saw
sword.
that.
We're helping.
I know.
Yeah, it's just you can move. This is 5 as well, not just.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, sword that bitch.
Yeah,
Sword
but
it.
Got
Where
it.
where it don't
I
shine.
used my movement. Don't worry about it.
Shank 'em
You
where it
have
don't shine.
you have advantage because it's prone.
Oh shoot.
And you're
So-
attacking.
okay,
Yep.
I'll just roll it again then.
Fish
Yep.
for that 20.
Fish for that 20.
Ah,
The same thing.
Ah, yes, indeed.
Roll 20 to like me. Okay.
Okay, it did
Sadly,
the trio just as dirty last.
sadly, a
Yeah.
16 is not enough to hit. As again, it's really hard to tell where the sturdy parts of armor are and where you can actually hit it, as your blade just kind of clinks into more metal.
He's the juggernaut, bitch.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Uh. Eh,
Got any bonus actions?
that's a good question.
Do you have
I was
any
looking through
spells?
my stuff earlier and I completely just forgot what I have. Okay.
I think it's with Ranger, it's kind of like a lot of it's counted in, so you really don't have to do much.
Yeah, I haven't got. I don't have shit. All right. Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Yeah, so unless you got a spell of.
I mean, wait.
Bonus action or not, but.
Oh well, no, it's an action. Never mind.
Got it.
That's it for me.
All right. Back to the Juggernaut. It's going to take half its movement to get back up. And yeah, it'll step over you, Elise,
Ah!
and walk
What?
down here
What?
to get at Anathema.
What?
He's big. He's
I
a big
thought-
boy.
I thought maybe I was lucky that there were some people in the way.
The way
between
I
us.
thought I was gonna take the target. Dang.
All right.
Well,
And
you
it
didn't
is
deal
going
any
to
damage.
it's going
I
to
know.
swing at you with its great sword. Does a 10
Oh my
hit?
god, no! Thank God.
Oh, it's a great thing it has multi-attack.
I don't
Oh
like
my
that.
god.
And does an 8 hit.
Oh my god, no!
All right. So it takes this colossal sword that it's wielding and swings it at you, but you're able to just kind of duck your head down and it takes off a few hairs. It goes to swing it back around and you're able, because it's going super low, you're able to just kind of jump over the blade like, ah! Perfect! That's
That
a great
was
recreation of the sound you made.
scary.
All right, Cypher, your turn.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm going to do a very unique and creative solution to this current predicament.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fire more scorching rays.
I
with
see.
The first one's going to be on the guy on the right, and the other two are going to be the guy on the left.
Alright.
Okay.
I never.
Second verse, same as the first, motherfucker.
Nice.
All right, the
Hey.
25 hits. The guy on the right, the 17s do not.
Well, the guy on the right
Taking-
takes 10 points of fuck you damage.
Oh, 10. All right, not fire damage. Well, it's a good thing he has immunity to fuck you damage, so.
Damn it.
All right,
That's
10
what I get for
points of
using my
fire
middle finger
damage.
To fire the spell.
Causes this crossbowman to go unconscious and fall to the ground in a pile of dark energy. The guy next to him looks a little worried.
Oh, this is going quite well.
Is it really?
Anything else you'd like
No,
to do,
this is
Cypher?
going splendidly. No, that'll do it for me.
All right, Elise.
The rest was just give him this look like, dude.
At least we'll
you-
back up the Vith and shimmy to the side just to get onto
Wha-
this specific side of him. And while his back is to me, I am going to take a swipe with my longsword.
All right, swipe with your longsword.
That should have been at advantage.
Roll again.
I'll just take the damage for the first one if it hits.
Nope,
No.
neither of those hit as you keep
Ah.
clanging into metal.
A
Yay.
15 doesn't hit?
No.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
Unfortunate.
Plate armor. Smile. Anything else you'd like to do?
Hey gang.
Yes.
Sorry about
Yo.
this. As a bonus action, Elise turns invisible.
Ah.
Oh my god.
You
Two can play that game, Elise.
We just all
Invisible?
turn invisible.
I cannot. Y'all have fun with that.
Good luck,
Oh,
Viv.
yeah, good luck, Vince.
All right.
We all just
any-
guys.
Costas.
Anything else you'd like to do, Elise?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. That knight is knocked unconscious. The other knight, looking a bit worried at his fallen friend, runs over to the tower and begins dinging a bell.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
come on.
One above, one
Materializing
below.
from the rooftops.
From the holes. Sorry.
The
From
wild
the
ender.
hole. The hole has claimed many alive. That's an inside that only Trio and I are. Well, Emma gets that. We've been playing
do
Demon
get that.
Souls.
Everyone be wary of holes.
As 4 more knights appear.
Oh,
Oh god
Okay.
damn, we didn't think of a bell, guy. We didn't think they would have a bell.
So,
We've got
I'm
that.
going to put them in 2 groups and just leave them. I don't want 3 of them going in a row. I'm going to skip one of their turns after the Juggernaut, but just leave one of them behind the Juggernaut.
Oh, you're so kind.
I really am. And that's the Knight's turn. Anathema. New challengers have appeared.
I don't care. I don't like this big guy. He's
Okay.
looking at me funny.
You're approaching.
I'm gonna try and inflict wounds on him.
Go for it.
Oh, not
Hey,
one.
gang, this isn't happening, is it?
You have the blue
We're having
necromantic
fun.
energy, and you're like,
Oh,
alright,
not one.
shit loser, and you put it on his knee,
Wow.
and then nothing happens.
Eat shit, loser.
I feel like that's a very anathema quote, but I could be wrong.
That it absolutely is.
No, it is.
Oh, okay.
Eat shit and die.
He shouldn't die.
That's
and then,
my line.
And then fails.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary on Vith.
Alright.
Thank you.
Well, okay, but
Me not knowing fully what that does.
If
one of our teammates just went invisible, so I don't gotta worry about them.
Fair.
so
hey,
here's the thing, Emma. Vith is right after
Costas.
you. If the warded creature makes an attack,
Have
the
spells.
spell ends.
Yeah. And
Fuck. Oh, damn it, you're right.
Yeah.
I'll give you takesies backsies.
Can I have Takesi's
Takes
back?
You can have
I
takesies
forgot-
backsies.
I forgot Vith goes right after me.
Yeah, it's someone
So
you
if you
use
can-
on who's about to take a lot. Who his turn is.
Well,
not
in my
next.
mind, I was
I'll
thinking,
take
well,
it if you don't
I mean-
want it.
To be fair, though,
I like.
I feel like someone's about to take a lot.
I know that was. I was thinking. I was a little worried.
and it's gonna be
Can I
me.
use Sanctuary on myself?
It's
Yeah,
gonna
you
be
can.
me.
I'm gonna use it on myself.
Sorry, Cypher.
Alright.
Sorry,
Wow.
bitches. Fuck all of y'all. I'm using Sanctuary on myself.
Yep, I knew this thing couldn't last forever.
oh, I do have a bonus action spell. I'm literally just dumb and forgot I got it.
Well,
Jesus
speaking of
Christ.
bonus action spells, Vith, you can use it.
Hey! Let me look at it
Feeling
again.
saucy.
Okay, next time I hit a creature with a range before. I think I understand. Okay. Bitchin'. All right.
Bitchin'.
In the kitchen.
Stop yourself.
All right. I am going to attempt the short sword again.
All right. I believe in you.
Yeet.
Don't believe in yourself. Believe in the me who believes in you.
Oh, meets it, beats it.
Let's go!
Hey!
Nice.
All right.
Oh, shit, 18 is
You
weak
swing
there?
your blade and have dinked around it enough to figure out where potentially some flesh might be, and as you hit it, you cause it to stagger forward. Anathema, I need a dex saving throw from you.
I
My
can
bad.
do that.
It's like a pinball
machine.
machine in this bitch.
But pinball machines are fun.
That's high enough. You're able to dodge out of the way as it stumbles forward, not expecting the hit from Vith.
Oh the god.
I didn't move, right? Yeah, I have my movement. Okay. I'm going to move 20 fucking hell, I can't count. 20 feet back, and as a bonus action, because I managed to look through my spells for once, I am going to cast Hail of Thorns. And I'm going to throw it in there. Hopefully that worked. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
So,
The next. Oh, you need to hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack.
I thought that was the
It's-
next turn is when I had to do that.
Yeah, so you can also technically do this
Oh.
before you attack and make a ranged
Right.
attack as part of your action.
Yeah.
No,
but
yeah,
that does work how you think it does as well. So
Bitch.
Gotcha.
if you get hit, though,
Yeah.
you might lose it. So good luck, soldier.
Good luck.
I will hope.
And pray.
We'll give you some lightning bolts to show that you got the hail of thorns going on.
Cool, cool.
All these markings, what could they mean?
What could they mean?
What could it mean?
All right. Now it's the Juggernaut's turn. Hey, Anathema.
I don't like that. You said
I
that.
don't like that.
Let me know if either of these hit. The first one don't. But
the
does
second
17?
one does.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, don't worry. You're only taking 2d6 plus 3.
Okay.
Oh goodness. Wait, why did you
2d6
say
plus
it as
3
only?
sounds like a lot of damage.
You're taking 9 points of slashing damage as the blade whiffs and dinks into the hole. The Juggernaut seems to realize something and uses that backwards momentum it got off of the bonk to quickly swipe the blade back before you can expect it, causing it to dig deep into your arm.
Oh.
We're skipping those knights for now since they just got in. Cypher.
Lovely, lovely. All right.
Is
Now,
this lovely?
I've done 2 scorching rays. Do you know what that means?
Time
No.
for
Rule
a
of
third?
threes.
That means I'm out of scorching rays.
I see.
So what that truly means is I need to get creative. Use something else.
I hate when a wizard gets creative.
Grave sickness.
Raves
Does a
unwho.
13 hit the soldier in the back that I've been aiming at for the last 3 spells?
That's also a
Oh,
60-foot
that
range.
guy? No, 13 does not hit. You have this like ray beam that shoots out of the center of your hand, and you're aiming it, and as you're like swinging it down to kind of cut him with it, you realize that the lip of the little wall that he's standing on, he just ducks down below it, and your ray cuts over in front of that. You're like, fuck.
I am like, fuck that shit. God damn it.
He stands back up.
Had that shit in the bag.
He'd be like that. for real.
I'm sure you did. Is that your turn?
Dang. That is my turn. I'm going to continue to stand here.
All right. Elise.
Let me just double check something.
Damn.
Jesus,
I feel like a warlock right
until
now.
the start of my next turn. So I'm not invisible currently anymore. I'm gonna. Oh, man, I want advantage so bad, but I don't want to knock Anathema into a hole on accident.
It's okay. I'll forgive you, maybe.
Into the abyss.
Maybe.
It's only fair after
Hey,
Oh no.
wait a minute.
I'll step right here. Oh, make sure to do it.
What is this karma substance you speak of?
Oh, any attack roll. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not going to step there. I'm going to step over here, and then I'm going to,
see.
10 feet away, swing my blade out as I'm casting Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
Ooh.
all right. Ah, a 7 does not hit.
Oh, that's
As,
a certified cipher moment.
With an everything.
As your
today.
magic seems to just kind of off of the armor.
Don't make
Make that
What?
noise.
don't make no stop doing it.
You don't like.
No.
Stop.
Is there anything else you'd
No.
like to do, Elise?
Man, I really wish there was. Kinda it, gang. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Now it's time for the knights on the left side to do their attacks.
Shut up, Emma.
What? Oh.
What did Emma do?
Oh, no.
Exist.
Uh,
Oh,
Vith,
I
this
see.
knight up here is aiming his heavy crossbow at you.
Of
firing.
fucking course he is. God damn it.
A 3. I'm
Oh.
assuming that
Oh.
doesn't hit.
Yeah, doesn't
No.
hit.
The bolt
No,
goes
no.
wide and then kind of and on the roof at the foot at the guy behind you. It's like, dude, what? We're on the same side. And the arrow then like kind of turns into that liquid and evaporates. And sorry, man. The guy down here, Cypher, you killed his best friend and husband and wife.
Oh.
And
That's
what?
the wrong one.
Very interesting.
There we go. Heavy crossbow. Does an 11 hit as this fellow goes and shoots at you.
Weirdly enough, no, it doesn't.
Ah,
How funny.
well, I bet that great sword attack would have hit if it was in range.
True.
Right. Now we have the knight up here. It's gonna move back to its original spot, no longer needing to dong the bell. And it is gonna fire at you again, Cypher.
Man, imagine if it had hit me.
Oh, imagine no longer.
I think a net 20 might hit.
Counterspell.
Counterspell? Shield?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
well,
gonna
sadly, it's not a
counterspell
spell.
that heavy crossbow.
Sadly, it's not a spell. So we need 2d10 on the table.
I mean, could it be?
No. You take 7 points of piercing damage as
Oh, that's not too bad.
it lines up a shot and fires it directly right between your eyes. You feel like that would have been fatal if you were in a corporeal form.
Oh, I'm gonna feel that in the. Well, I mean, I won't, but I'm very cross about it.
You're gonna feel it tomorrow night.
Cross.
Sure, whatever you say.
All right, anathema, big boy.
I'm gonna go for the good.
boy.
I'm gonna go for a good old classic bonk real quick.
Go for the ball.
Oh, you know, your iconic bomb.
Oh, 15.
15 doesn't hit.
Oh, boo.
Again, it makes the dong sound effect, but not the dong sound effect that you're looking for.
Damn it.
Is this the dong sound effect you're looking for?
Taco Bell dog noise.
Come on.
It's so sad.
All right. Is there
I,
anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
What fun.
I can't back up without him getting an attack of opportunity, can I?
You
That
can
is
move
correct.
Around.
Okay, well I'm not gonna back up then.
You can move around.
You can move around.
You cannot
Oh,
leave the.
Yeah,
This,
yeah.
we don't. I guess I don't know if he has reach or not, but
You can find out.
I don't. Yeah, fuck around and find out.
Ah, curses.
No, I'm just gonna
Spoiled
stick
again.
around the hole.
Really?
I see.
The pit.
What a choice, Emma.
Just in case. What if something good comes out of the pit? We don't know.
You don't know. That is
Oh
true.
man, my best friend World Ender came out of the hole.
No, it's
for you,
Discord.
buddy.
Oh my god, it's Discord. He came out of the pit.
Oh,
Oh my
Save the
god,
day.
Cthulhu,
This.
my best buddy. Front.
only
Howdy.
good things happen when you
Wait,
risk
wrong
it.
character.
Oh. I'm
I don't
sorry.
know.
Oh, good day. I guess.
Hello there.
Good day, I guess.
Hello there.
Okay. So yeah, ranged. Yep, ranged weapon. Okay.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna longbow that bitch.
Which one? Big one?
The big bitch.
All right. Big bitch with capital B.
Oh.
With both capital B. I'm totally not lagging. Anyway,
I
There we go.
believe you.
don't.
No.
13
Ah.
does not hit.
Hey, Mothra, Anathema jumps into the hole.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay. hold on.
Anathema jumps
I'm
into
sorry?
the hole and is instantly dead.
No.
Ooh, it does say the next time
You
hit,
fire-
so that's nice.
You fire your thorny arrow, and it kind of you're expecting it to kind of go down a bit more, so you'd aimed high, and it goes straight through the plumage of the Juggernaut's helmet.
Well,
you
fuck.
can
Oh, not
get a
so
general
good.
idea with how the plumage faces that it's looking at you, as if you're its next target.
Oh,
It's not
Speaking of the
is-
Juggernaut,
Shit.
it's its turn.
Why must we speak of him?
Because I said so. And
Oh.
Anathema, you're still in its range, and it's still on a warpath for you. Lucky sevens do not hit, though.
Lucky sevens, baby. Holy shit.
Thank God.
All right.
Those
now
not
it's-
hit.
Now it's the knights on the right. Let's see how well they fare. Yeah, the upper one's gonna shoot at you, Vith.
yeah, I figured.
And the lower one, but it'll also miss, as it's still kind of peeved at the knight across from it. So it purposefully aims high as like a, don't do that again. And this knight down below is looking at you, Cypher.
No.
So how long
and
do
he-
I have Hail of Thorns?
A minute.
1 minute.
I don't. I
So
don't
you
know
have
how
it
to-
for
10 rounds. Sorry.
How many rounds?
10.
10.
10. Jesus.
So
Okay.
you were
Yep,
on
so 9 more.
9 left. Yeah.
Gotcha. Unless I get hit, probably.
You need to make a concentration check, which is just a con save, right? Or is it
When
just a
you
con
get
check?
hit. It's a
Yeah.
constitution saving throw when you get hit for either half the damage or 10, whichever is higher.
Damn.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still kind of learning how spells work.
Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
it's all good.
Okay.
Cypher, the
Yep.
knight down below is going to hop off the roofs and charge
No.
at you with his greatsword. Oh, he's
No.
not? Oh, okay.
No,
How
no.
tall are these roofs?
Oh no, I'm just saying that I am
Really?
displeased with
It's
this,
it's
line of
average roof height.
So, 2-story, 1-story? You're
that-
talking
that
One
hits.
story.
act. That most
One
certainly does
story.
hit.
All right, 21. So you will
case
be
you were wondering.
taking
Come
a
on.
solid 2d6 plus 3.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Unless you want to like cast shield or something.
That would not help.
I see.
I
Well,
see.
you're gonna take 12 points of slashing damage.
I no longer exist.
Ah.
All right.
Oh?
Cypher ran out of HP points and is returned to the waking world.
Oh.
Skewer. Goodbye.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty
uh,
then.
As the knight finishes off Cypher,
Hey, he does one
perfectly bisecting him with his blade, he flicks off the remaining neon blue energy that was on it and looks at the rest of you. Elise! Cypher's awake now.
Anathema? Any healing?
Where's my
I'm
sanctuary?
gonna cast, Blur on myself.
And do some bullshit.
Any attack on me has disadvantage.
Is he?
Unless they are immune for any reason.
No,
Thank God.
they don't have true sight. They don't even have eyes.
Wait, what do they have?
Hmm. Shadow.
Dang.
Where do I want to stand, though? Yeah, down here.
I was muted. No one heard my funny. So
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I said
missed out on a
echolocation.
The
Well, I'm
clap
pretty
of
loud.
their cheeks allows them to echolotate.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Right
and that's my turn, because I don't have an action.
All right,
Forbidden. fucking
knights
knowledge.
on the left. What crimes will they commit? The top one again is gonna try his luck at you, Vith.
Oh, good.
Good luck.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
All right, 1d10.
Come on. Low.
High
Come on, for
bones.
what?
Ah,
Oh, okay.
3.
Constitution saving throw.
Get
Beth?
fucked, mate.
Yep.
Oh, true.
You
Come
just
on,
gotta
come
roll
on,
above a
come on,
10.
please.
Please, I want to keep my thorns. Please let one spell work for me, for God's sake.
I believe in you.
I hope you do.
You need to really stop accepting
I'm
my
going to
bullshit.
off myself right now.
Wait, no, don't. Your target should be me, not you. As you kind of lose focus, you weren't expecting it to hit since they, seemed incompetent. And now it is time for the lower knight to fire at, they're gonna fire at Elise, because something happened, and they don't like that.
Okay,
Something just happened.
Disadvantage. Does an 11 hit?
misses.
The bolt goes wide as it seems to have, aimed slightly higher, pinging in the ground behind you. Right. Onto the upper knight, who is still... There's no more Cypher, so he's gonna go for Vith.
There's no
Of
more
course.
cipher.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Vith,
Have
but,
at you.
who else would he go
Nice.
for?
Side.
It does an 11 hit.
No.
Yeah, I figured.
Get flat to me.
Anathema.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, lovely,
Um,
lovely.
I cannot move away from this big man. So I guess I'll attack him.
Alright.
Once again.
Guess
I'm gonna
I'll
go for inflict
slap
wounds again. Because I feel like that's
Cool.
a solid attempt. Never mind.
Can you give me, an insight check real quick as well?
Oh, yes, please, give me anything.
Oh, yes. Daddy.
Not a nat 1!
Oh, I hope this is the worst
We're
part of the
having
session, guys.
My
so
Man.
much
rolls are
fun.
so
This is a
bad.
nightmare.
Vith, can I get an insight check?
You may. If it'll load.
I
If
believe.
it's anything other than a nat
Roll
1.
20 just doesn't like any of us and specifically hates loading for me. I'm gonna fucking... Anyway.
That's...
Okay.
Mm,
Alright.
It's
It-
not a
from-
it's not a nat 1.
from
Fuck roll
all the-
20. Can we just...
Well,
From
we
all
just
the-
say that?
From all the attacks that have hit, whenever you hit a normal thing in here, it kind of goops out a little bit from the strike. But even when you're successfully able to hit the knight, it doesn't seem to be gooping. Or the juggernaut.
What the fuck?
Speaking of... That's the
Oh,
wrong character
speak of
sheet.
Speak of the devil.
Above,
crotch
above. Does a 23 hit anathema?
Yeah, it does.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's your favorite, 2d6 plus 3.
Oh boy, 2d6s plus 3.
11 points of damage.
I think
I'm
we need to
dead.
go grind first
I'm
before we
just
can do
dead.
this
Alright, anathema
Right.
is freed of the nightmare.
You are too low level for this dungeon.
one. Yeah, seriously.
Alright,
All
knights
right,
on the
bye,
right.
guys.
Upper one's firing at Vith. Does a 7
No.
hit? Nope, he's still
No.
trying to get a good angle. The
You're
knight
not good
below,
at that.
he shrugs like, what do you want me to do? The
Try
knight
hard.
below
Stop fighting us.
Yeah.
is going to run up and use their action to dash to get behind you, Elise.
Oh.
No.
Speaking of, it is your turn.
Well, now that Anathema's not right there, I,
Oh, do you want to give me an insight check, actually?
Sure.
Wait, what?
Give me the goopy knowledge.
Give
The
me
knowledge
the
of
goofy
goop.
knowledge.
14.
That's good enough. It doesn't seem like the Juggernaut takes damage.
Yeah, that's fair.
He must be pushed into the hole.
I'm gonna 5-foot step.
Uh-huh.
Gimmick.
Exist. And I'm going to, just go at him with my longsword.
Alright, I believe in you. 25 hit.
Let's go!
You're able to knock him 5 feet. No, you do not get attacks of opportunity when you knock him away. And he needs to make a dex save because he is on the edge.
I'm on
Ah,
the
that's
edge.
good enough.
Yeah.
Ah.
He's able.
Why?
He's able to
Why did we
stabilize himself
both?
from
Son of a-
slipping in.
Why did we both make the same joke?
Because we live together, you fool.
You're right.
Is-
Alright.
I love you.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Gay.
Hey. You make fun of my gay.
I will make fun of your gay.
No, leave my gay alone.
Fuck you and your gay.
That's it.
No.
Nope. All right, time for the knights
My
on the
gay.
left to fire at this.
Oh, good.
Ha, fuck your gay.
No,
bu-
don't
bu-
fuck my gay.
There's the top one
Please
when it
don't, I'm
goes.
gay.
There's the
Wait,
top one. 8.
what?
Does the Nate hit?
No.
All right.
No.
No.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
No.
All right. It's your favorite, a D10.
I'm gonna fucking.
It's your favorite.
I'll throw
dice.
myself into the hole at this point.
7 points of damage
Yo, that's what I say every
Okay.
week.
coming straight your way.
Get
Okay.
in there. Get that in there.
Why?
Okay, why you?
Oh, there we go. Now I can subtract it. Jesus Christ. Well.
Wow.
Well,
Well.
It all
All
started.
right.
when
Now
I
it's the
was
knight on the
born.
wall. They are gonna fire at Elise, so at disadvantage.
Yep. Oh, I need to take
I'm assuming a 4 does not hit.
no.
All right, Vith.
Well. Have you communicated to me about how to kill this thing?
Ah, I did it on my turn, so unless the DM wants me, what was it gonna
Yes.
allow me to? Okay.
I feel Vith. I feel like you can get the. You can figure out
I
that
probably
the easiest
got it
solution
from
is,
like watching.
Yeah.
yeah, and seeing him kind of stumble backwards. It's at least going to be the easiest solution to take this thing down.
Also,
I'm
you
at like
see-
the worst point for this too.
Yeah. Also, you see Eleanor's posture and stance, and looking at the hole, and it seems they're
Wait.
intent on a goal here.
Oh my god! Thank God for my fleet of foot bullshittery. I have like
Huh?
it's exactly my movement
Uh,
diagonally. Anyway.
Boy.
what's he gonna do?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm gonna short sword this bitch.
All right, short sword this
Whoa.
bitch.
Short sword that bitch.
I'm gonna just hauled ass over there. Please? Please.
Ah,
Fuck!
no.
I am unrealistically angry.
oh no.
As you cling into the armor again, and you just throw out a little swear underneath your breath. But hey, the Juggernaut doesn't have to move now, as its prey has come straight to him. As he's
Oh,
going to
God.
swing
That's a
2
knight.
greatsword attacks at you. I'm assuming the 23 hits.
Yes.
All right, 2d6
That's
plus
really
3.
Nice of you, Viv, though. I'm not gonna lie.
You take 9
What?
points of damage.
That's really
Office
nice
hours.
of you, Viv.
Thanks.
Mom's having the time of his life.
I'm just not doing well today.
None of us
Uh,
are.
Yeah, no, you're
You're
right.
doing something.
Well, okay, speak for yourself, Nathan.
Okay.
Um,
Okay,
First one
Cooper.
done.
Yeah, so the Juggernaut again misses with the first swing, but is able to hit you on the second. We go off to the knights on the right. The upper one is going to be
Thanks, man.
firing his crossbow bolt at you like before. Ah!
ah.
So
So-
it's supposed to be at disadvantage, but Vith, nat 20.
Does it even need to roll?
Yes.
2d10.
Just, you know what?
13.
Yep, that killed me. I'm out. Bye.
Alright, out of the nightmare with Vith.
Sorry, Elise.
I'm so glad I'm not.
Alright, at least have a great time.
The bottom knight is going to be
The what?
attacking you in blur.
Go ahead.
You heard what I said. The knight at the
I'm
bottom.
out.
Oh, I see.
Gonna be swinging at you with the blur
I just
going
threw
on.
up a peace sign and just disappeared.
As a crossbow bolt just flies through you.
Yeah.
14 does not hit, does it?
Nope.
All right. Elise.
Let me
Unfortunate.
take this down. I have a few turns of this. I'm going to use every single goddamn one. Okay. Can I? Contested strength. Is that gonna be any better? No. Well. No. I'm gonna step forward and take another slash. Just trying to, like,
Alright,
fence
you
him
do-
off the edge, basically.
You do take an attack of opportunity from the knight.
Disadvantage.
Ah, 4 does not hit though.
Sure doesn't. Guess it swipes at one of the after images.
Mhm.
Why did I
It's
use
like
that?
the sand division for Cyberpunk,
Yeah.
where it's just the trail of you behind it, and he swings at one of them, and it just goes through it.
Hmm.
The 21 is good enough to hit, knocking the knight directly in, or the juggernaut directly into the pit, causing it to fall into the dark abyss, never to be
Alright.
seen again.
Which one of you
Now-
motherfuckers is
Why'd you
left?
say it like that?
You got 5
Oh.
people.
I'll look around. Oh.
I think it's probably best if we rapid fire through this.
Hmm.
Actually, wait, Elise. How lucky do you feel right now?
I mean, I got
Feeling
blur, I
lucky,
got a
Paul.
high AC. I feel pretty lucky.
All right, roll me a d20.
Oh, okay.
Oh goodness. Is that going to be their roll?
That's a 9.
Oh, hey,
That's a 9.
guess who showed up?
Uh-huh. Oh.
The world ender? Oh,
Oh,
fuck's
hey,
sake.
pal.
Hey,
What are you doing
buddy.
up there?
Oh, it's
What
So-
you doing?
We'll just
the jolly man.
Oh,
he makes
hey.
eye contact with you as you see this figure just kind of
What eyes?
step down. He has eyes. Here, I'll expand it so you can see them.
Oh, God! Oh, no!
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he just
Kaiju
grows to a
world
gargantuan size. But yeah,
And flies
and
around a little.
he
Okay.
leans down to then suck in and
Hey, yo.
destroy that corpse.
So,
I don't know the exact phrasing that I used the first time, but if, and I think he's at the end. So, boom. All right, knights on the left. Knights on the left, taking out their crossbow bolts, firing at you.
Life is like a hurricane.
Oh.
Okay.
18
I
hits.
might need to re-roll the
Mhm.
second attack. The 18 hits, I assume.
Yes,
There.
that's it.
Or are you gonna use shield?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I have one more spell left.
You keep that AC for the rest of the turn.
Yeah, I might as well.
All right.
Hey, Shield, go ahead. Yep, that's my reaction.
Okay. So the second one still misses. We then move on to the top knight who fires his crossbow at you. 10.
10 misses.
All right. Going down to the bottom knights. This one is gonna charge at you with its great sword. Soaring it at you. Does a 6 hit.
Misses.
Okay.
Shit!
And the upper one is going to fire its crossbow bolt at you.
At least just grooving out here.
Does a 6 hit.
6 misses.
Alright. Moving on to the World Ender's turn. As it's just going to hop down off of the wall. I didn't mean to skip you, I'm sorry. Your turn.
He activates its own world though. Panic.
Wait, what did I just hear?
Nothing?
nothing
Oh,
special
Elise.
interest.
I
Calm
thought
down.
I thought I heard something that was gonna trigger me for a second.
It's going to trigger me for a second.
Elise, it's your turn.
It's gonna turn me
Oh.
into a monster.
So, did that target technically die? By the way, the juggernaut. Did what happened to it? Is that death?
Can you, I'm assuming it has something to do with the curse, allowing you. Yeah, when a creature dies,
I regained hit points.
you regain hit points.
Yeah.
For
Would be nice.
that, no, it is
Oh.
not considered dead.
Oh, really? Interesting. Looks at hole. What are you?
Jump in and find out.
It beckons to you. Come to me.
The whole will claim another.
Okay. Alright.
He's fading.
Oh, that's still my turn, right?
It is your turn. Yeah, it's still your turn, unless you don't want it to be.
Make sure I actually work on my counter. Okay. What's the closest? That's technically closer. I'm gonna swing around this knight right here, and I'm going to yeah, let's just make an attack with my longsword.
Okay.
I did not turn off expect curse. Don't mind the 2.
18 does hit.
That's 12
so it'll
slashing
take.
damage.
Oh. Hot diggity dang! As you just kind of cleave into it, realize.
I'm in my zone. I've been here before.
Deja vu.
Have I been in this place before? Yeah, you're able to quickly cleave through this knight, dealing a really good chunk. Seeing that goop flow, we're moving on to the knights on the left. Oh, was there more? I'm sorry.
No. I do not
Oh,
believe-
okay.
I mean, because I don't think I can even take a swing with my shield, right? For like a damage. So
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Are you sure?
I'll give it
'Cause-
to you. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'll take it. It's
You're-
offhand.
You're fighting an uphill battle right now.
I believe offhand is just rank, or does proficient? No, it's for damage, right?
Yeah, it doesn't add. You don't add proficiency to the attack roll, and you don't add your modifier
Okay, you don't have
to
proficiency? Got
the
it.
damage.
Okay, and it's just a strength.
Yep.
11.
11 does not hit, as it just kind of clanks into the armor, and it's like, what? All right, knight's time on the left. We got 2 crossbow bolts coming your way. 4 and a 7 don't hit.
That's correct.
All right.
Dang.
We got the knight on top firing the crossbow bolt. 3 certainly doesn't. We're gonna start.
Dodging all of this.
Yeah. We're starting off with our great sword fella as he gives a swing at you. 9 doesn't hit.
Correct.
And then we have the other one with the crossbow on the roof. 20 hits. So that'll be a D10. Taking 6 points of damage. Make that con save.
Oh, that's correct. How much damage are you in, sorry?
6.
Constitution save.
Roll above a 10.
Come on! Roll 20, I swear to God!
We're just not having a good day.
No.
No,
No, we were not.
I mean, you know, in some consideration, it might be better that it's ending up this way. As we go over to the World Ender, and it just continues to slowly walk towards you with its blade drawn, eyes focused entirely on you, Elise.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
that's not
Jump in a hole, jump in a hole, jump in a hole.
I don't know if I wanna
Speaking
get
of,
in
it
trouble
is
with
your turn.
Stab yourself. Stab yourself.
Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Right out.
In
Yeah, we have to
D&D,
censor that.
In Minecraft. Don't worry.
in Minecraft.
Is there any way I can extrapolate what these holes may in fact be?
Give me an
Based off
insight
of
check.
knowing that it's not killing, it didn't kill at least that creature, even with the
give-
weirdness, per se. But
Give me an insight check.
17?
The guide mentioned that holes in reality have started popping up. I don't know if you want me to give you more off of that, because it is a 17, I can. But if you think you have a good idea of what it is, then I won't elaborate.
Is it like a sheer face that I can see?
Yeah, it is. It is like a perfectly cut chunk of the world has been removed.
Interesting. Can I attempt to hit, like, I guess I don't know if I'd have to grapple him first and then try to throw him, but eventually my goal is I want to throw this man.
What?
Okay,
Yeah.
let me pull up. Does 5e have a grapple flowchart?
And it doesn't have a flow chart. I don't know what is necessary to like throw a creature. I might have to
I mean,
be
you
a
can
size larger, but
you can shove.
yeah,
You can get to the other side and take the shove action.
yeah, 5-foot shove. Man, it's almost like I have Shield Master. Rip Shield
Oh my
Master.
gosh. Rest in peace, Shield Master.
I'll take my chances right now and try to do a contested shove here.
Alright.
From where I am.
Alright, I'll give it its strength check. Not at disadvantage to take the left, 19.
Okay.
Good luck.
Here it goes. Likes to stand on the floor as athletic. 15.
Not good enough. As it stands its ground and is like, what are you trying to accomplish here? And then it looks behind it, seeing the hole, and it's like, oh, that's what you're trying to accomplish.
Just looks at him wildly.
As the knights on the left will fire their crossbow bolts at normal now. The 18 does hit.
Mm-hmm.
So here is your D10. 9 damage.
Yay. I'm not severely. That's not.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I reloaded the page instead of instead of undoing. Can I have my pod back?
There you go.
Thanks.
You can take it back. Alright, Knight in the Back's time. Heavy crossbow. Doesn't hit.
Nope.
We move on to the next knight. So we'll do the crossbow knight first. 11 doesn't hit, and then the greatsword knight. 21 does. It's gonna finish you off, but I'm still going to roll the damage because numbers. As you are cut off from the world, you take 11 points of damage. And you all have better knowledge of what to expect in the nightmare as simultaneously you wake up around the orb of pleasant nightmares inside in the area. Goodbye, turn order. Actually, wait. Hello, turn order. Let me clear you real quick.
Wait a second.
I don't want to forget to do that because that happened this time. Alright, so you all wake up back inside the 3-person in room that you had in the area. A little bit scared, but all at the same time, with better knowledge of what to expect the next time you enter the nightmare. Maybe.
Well, that could have been better.
Not a good day.
I mean, at least I lived longer than the old guy, and that's honestly all I want to do in life.
Could you please stop that? I have
So mean to him.
What the fuck happens? I wonder what those holes are.
You're right, I just
Dying?
felt bad about dying in the nightmare.
Well, it seems we all did, so...
At least it's just like rubbing their forehead. Okay,
You lasted a while, right? What happened to you?
I tried my best.
I believe
Well,
it.
I'd like to think I did too.
The world under showed up. Didn't necessarily get close enough to really be a problem, but I don't know. It seemed like the big guy didn't seem to really be damaged. I'm
well,
not sure.
Yeah, you were pushing him.
Yeah, I got him off the edge, but
Oh, you did?
I'm not sure he died. I don't.
Trying to
No.
remember if they permanently disappear when we return.
Shit. Then I was hitting him for nothing?
I mean,
Dunno. I mean,
possibly.
possibly, but I mean, well, I would say he's gone, but we really don't know, do we?
I have no idea. Like, instead of me thinking that, oh yeah, he probably won't be back, I now have more questions.
Well,
I
if
mean,
we
a
have to go
home
there
in-
again, hopefully we have better luck.
Yeah, home in quote unquote reality. I mean, what does that do to somebody? What happens when you
I
fall
can't
through a
begin to
hole?
understand that place, and it hurts my head trying.
Yeah.
If I recall, even if they're, when we kill them, they don't come back the next time we go back in.
I was trying
Well,
to
yeah.
shove one of them off. That wasn't necessarily. That was taking damage. I hit him, so I know he does. But
Doesn't the world ender come and just kind of take them? I mean, I don't know how
Yes.
he could go into a
Yeah,
hole, but
he did that
Although
then
I
too.
don't believe we've ever killed somebody via
yeah.
reality rift hole.
Did he show up at least?
Yeah, he did. After
Oh,
everyone was gone.
Oh, and I
they-
missed it.
Oh, I'm sorry for you to be left with that. I'm sure that must have been fun.
He didn't get close
But you
enough.
made it back, so I guess he didn't get to you.
It makes me think. I mean, I'm sure we don't have to kill people, but
Mm.
I
Did
mean,
we ever ask the guide about that?
I don't know if he would really know anything.
Well, it couldn't hurt, but
Most of his answers are vague to begin with.
everything in that place seems vague, and it's to almost an annoying extent.
I don't know.
Almost to an annoying extent. It's a very annoying extent.
Well, I have to give the
annoying.
guide some credit, even he doesn't really know what's going on.
That's fair.
Let's see. I should.
I really don't know what to call them.
I believe I should have a telepathic connection with my familiar. Yes,
Do
within 100
you?
feet. Is he within 100 feet right now?
Sure.
Okay. I'm just gonna check in on him, make sure that Typhon's doing okay. Hey, everything all right?
Yeah. She's not happy with you though, so whatever you do at night, you probably shouldn't do it next time.
What?
Well, whoops.
Our lady,
Oh.
she's been meaning to get an update about the Purple Man.
The man behind.
Oh,
Sorry,
Really?
Don't.
I'm not.
The man in purple, the hooded figure she tasked you with finding, was expecting a
sorry.
report. Sent me because, couldn't reach you that one night, and still hasn't been able to, and now it's more of an annoyance thing because I told her you were doing something at night.
I see. That would make sense. I guess. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm still reeling from you sounding like somebody normal. I'm not to. Shit, that is rude. Sorry. Is Typhon okay?
Yeah, I'm sleeping on him right now, or was sleeping on him.
Is he warm?
No, not really.
Fair enough. Okay, we'll be done in a bit. And I'll stop communicating. Okay.
Connection terminated. I'm sorry.
One more thing that I just realized.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to the group as in character.
Ah.
So, I remember when I told you that I heard someone talk to me. They gave me the name Elise, right? That first night.
Yes.
Yes.
You have another idea of who it might be?
Not necessarily. But apparently they can't reach me when I'm in the nightmare.
Oh. I guess that makes sense.
Apparently Mittens was sent because of that. Interesting.
Need to give you a night away from the nightmare so you can figure this out?
It might be good. I'll be honest. I don't know if tactics alone is going to get us through that.
That was a tough one.
seem so... I don't, either well armored or fast. I don't know.
I've probably been there for a long time.
I did something. I don't know. I felt energized, but I didn't get hit there for the longest time. I also thought I would see myself in the corner of my eye, and then I'd look and they weren't there. I don't know, but God,
See yourself?
it's so confusing. What is actually happening or isn't there? I'm very confused.
I think maybe a break from our nightly adventures would probably be good for you and maybe the rest of us if we could figure that out.
True, I'm not a big fan of going in my nightmares personally, so I'm happy with that.
I'm partly done with getting slaughtered every night, not gonna lie.
It's fair. Anyone else exhausted? I am.
Physically, no. Mentally, a bit.
Yeah, I want to sleep normally without, nightmares.
We just put it somewhere away. I don't know.
But it has helped me.
I can immediately end the nightmare as soon as we go in from now on, so we don't have to go through the entire process every night.
Wouldn't we just
Well,
not
then what
sleep?
would be the point?
We would just
No,
wake up and then,
I don't think it would be the same. I
think
believe
with
we
the-
would still get a full night's sleep and we would
Yeah.
just not
Yeah,
go
maybe.
exploring.
That's what happened when we came out.
Oh,
Oh,
you're right.
yes.
Why not?
Anyways, Typhon's okay and is outside and doing fine, I
Oh.
guess.
That's good.
So,
Hmm.
whenever we're ready, we should, I guess, get going.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm ready.
I wonder if Typhon would allow me a small sparring match with him. That could
I
be
mean-
very useful to know.
Why do you want to
If you
beat him
could
up?
count him punching me, I'm sure he'd probably be fine.
That's fair. Well, we'll see. I'm just gonna eat rations. I'm gonna go get the cart ready. If you guys want to get something here, that's fine, but I don't need anything.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna take that as an invitation to go get some food. And that
I'm
I
just
will.
gonna follow Elise, honestly.
I'll follow along as well.
He's not feeling up for eating right now, honestly, after all that shit.
So, you all kind of go down and have light conversation with the proprietor of the area. He wishes you well on your journey. You're able to get a pretty good meal in you. It's not the best, but it's certainly far from the worst you've had. And we'll drag you back over to the map. You still have about a day's travel along the coastal road. It goes away from the beach side, but then kind of sneaks back into it as you get to about here before you need to camp out for another night. But all's quiet out here. It's honestly kind of refreshing from all the chaos that you've been through recently.
If other people want to have a roleplay before I have a scene with Typhon, please, by all means. I was just in combat already. I don't need to do it again immediately afterwards.
I don't know. Play that.
Okay.
All right.
At most, Vith is probably just giving you worried looks every now and then.
We're camping. I'm scared, and I'm a bitch, and I'm stupid. There's it. That's it.
I think we call that just a little guy.
I'm just a little guy, dude. I can only do so much.
Okay.
All right.
Typhon, before we try to sleep for the night, can I? I don't know how comfortable you would be with a sparring match. I just want to see kind of if we have to fight anybody who is built like you, impressively as it may be, it might be useful to know kind of what we'd be going up against.
I don't know if any modifications have been made recently, but I'm happy to oblige. I'm not.
Yeah, a base
Just so
standard
you're-
though would be nice, right?
Yeah, just so you're aware, in my past life, I never had to fight anyone before, and they've most likely used people who have at least some knowledge of combat for any guards.
That's alright.
Learning has to start somewhere.
Would you like to learn how to fight?
If you would have asked me when I still had flesh, I would have said no. But seeing as how my life has turned into this, it might be useful for me to at least understand the basics of self-defense.
Right, okay. Sure,
Safe.
we can start with stances, go over forms. Basically, a lot of the power of a punch comes from your legs, actually. Really, you're using the upper half of your body to deliver the blow at a specific point. There are people who specialize in certain forms of sport combat where they just use their fists and no dirty tactics per se. And oftentimes the scariest fighters are the ones who can move their arms the fastest and have the thickest legs. So
Cypher's gonna take his journal, walk over to like a nearby rock or like stump, and sit down and just observe and write things down that are interesting as this goes on.
Hey Cypher, give me a will save. Or wisdom save.
Why do you do this to me?
Because it's funny!
Is it?
become
You guys look
that
back at
is an
Cypher, he's
eight.
full fox form. Cypher, it's as you're mid writing a sentence, you realize, what the heck? Why is my handwriting getting generally worse? And you look, and your hand has become the clawed little paw hand, and you realize that, oh no, you've been causing a slight cut in the page
Oh,
as
You're
you've been
fuzzy
writing.
again.
What a
That's
goof.
going to bother me so much when I revisit this page. I might as well just.
he just tears the whole page out and starts attempting to write again. Sees if he can write with the pen in his mouth instead.
Give me a dex check.
No.
No, I
No,
would
I
say
just
take
wanna
a
s-
deep breath. I don't know if that'll help though.
Why do you despise
You are
me?
surprisingly, like, you even surprised yourself at this. It's bad penmanship by your standards, but for like your students who have to hastily take notes and stuff while things are going on, it looks kind of like their handwriting. It's legible.
Not for me.
And then back with Elise and Typhon.
Okay,
So,
I mean, yes,
What you're
go on.
saying is, if I can get a higher output of punches per attack, that might make me stronger compared to others, and I
Potentially.
need to have thicker thighs.
Well, looks at robot thighs. I think. I don't know how any of this works, but you look impressively strong already. I don't know if that actually translates to your form here, but
You would honestly be surprised. I was hoping I would get stronger by taking on this form. I have not,
oh,
and I
Well-
don't know why.
then I wouldn't give up your I wouldn't work on your dexterity of your punches before working on the strength and precision at which you do punch. there's oftentimes places on the body that if you do hit, could render parts of the body of an opponent either useless or stunned periodically.
Are
A
you trying to
well-known
make
one?
Typhon a monk?
I'm just spitballing here. Seeing what he likes, what he does well, and just trying to figure out what meshes well with his form and with what he knows.
If anything, what I will probably do is invent something that I can just leave on my body as a defense weapon.
This is true. I don't know how this works. But you can move.
I do.
You can move your arm in and out, right? Is there some way to do that at the end of a fist? I mean, that would be terrifying if so.
Not with my current form, but I figured I can probably get some form of electrical current going through my fingers as a way to paralyze someone.
Yeah.
But that is a plan for a later day that happens after I save my sister from a capitalist.
That's fair. All I'd say for now is, generally, don't worry about how many punches you can throw. Land one good square one. If it's a humanoid like us and not what you call the Morphors, right? I hesitate to say this, but if they need to not be living anymore, punch the head and right about here. You should point to the temple. That could be
Remember,
very deadly.
I did have a flesh body before. I know its weaknesses.
Right. Sorry. You get it, but try to land one good one before you go swinging. If that makes any sense.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah. Sure. I'll put
Okay.
down my shield and lay my sword to the side as well.
I'm not going to make any lethal attacks to you. I don't think you'll be capable of killing me.
I don't wish to.
If you do deactivate my body, all you need to do is just open up my chest cavity and hold on to my crystal, and I'll be able to talk you through fixing me. So,
Okay. Well,
don't hold back.
Okay. Sure.
All right. He is going to be attacking at disadvantage because he doesn't know how to punch that well. You just make an attack roll. So, 6 does not hit you. He punches you square in the armor, and you don't feel anything.
That was good. That was a good strike. Maybe a little bit more with your legs, and I'll go in for. God damn.
Oh,
As
no.
are you going for a punch?
Yeah.
So
I was gonna try to stay away from his core area and try to work on my skills a little bit. Try to specifically hit parts of the body that I know won't do damage, but or like major damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like around the shoulders or like a side of a hip or something, just to try to dodge that away. And
you are you swinging with a sword or are you just punching?
no, I'm just punching.
You're just punching?
I put my sword
Okay.
and shield to the side.
You go and you punch at his shoulder, and you hear a click and a snap as it seems the arm is like shifted back and out, and then it just pops off and falls to the ground.
Oh, fuck.
No,
Um,
that's not a problem. Don't worry about it. And he just picks it up by the shoulder itself. And you know those like latches where there's like the big round hole and then a little nub that comes off the bottom, and you slide a peg down into it so that way it can't be pulled out, but you can push it up and then pull it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically one of those connections for the joint of his arm. And so he just slots his arm back in, clicks, does a full 360 with the arm. Yep,
Oh.
that should be back in place now.
Okay.
I'm an earlier model. I don't know if they have done any other form of joint connection. Granted, I was the lead developer on these forms, so I doubt they've changed that much, but
Well,
vulnerability that I forgot to mention could be handy.
could be, but I worry about you. I mean, you should probably know the rest that are possible there then, but
Oh, I do. I just wasn't thinking about it at the time. A lot of information that I needed to explain, anyways.
okay.
And I figured the wires are the easiest and less likely to recover from in the moment situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because, as you saw, it's very easy to slot this back in. It would probably just be a way in order to waste their time.
Right. But to make this a teaching moment about fighting as well, that's essentially a counterattack, right? Dodge the first one. Make sure that you don't get hit by their attack, and then go in for the strike at a point where they're weak. Was trying not to, but I found one by accident. But yeah, I mean, you've got basics down. It's just about maybe making some useful tools for you
And starting a training regiment.
yeah. Practice will make perfect, even for a Warforged, I would assume so.
He gives a thumbs up.
Through just training, can I get an idea of his armor class right now?
Yes. Let me go. Actually, give me an insight check.
That's perfectly
At advantage.
because I don't have a ability that just tells me. At advantage,
Huh?
wonderful.
Yeah. You get first-hand experience. No, it's not.
Okay.
And it's mostly because you don't feel like you're getting a good idea of how a Warforge would properly move in order to evade attacks.
Right.
You have a
so
feeling that, like,
strange. It doesn't follow
Yeah.
any of the basics that I know of, so it's being weird. Understandable.
you feel like it's not going to be because of any form of like natural armor. It's not that the forms are brittle, but it feels, for lack of a better term, mass produced, in a sense that, like, parts are meant to break and be replaceable, which is one of the key things about them. So anything that would help to their armor or anything like that would mostly be based off of the Warforge that you're fighting and the equipment that they have.
I see. Well, if you're going into the tower with us, it might not be a bad idea to try to protect you somehow. I don't know how I would do that, though.
I mean, you all made a good point of me potentially not walking back in there and getting captured. But I am open to any ideas that you might have, any plan that you might have. I was just throwing out the idea of you guys bringing me back, just to have that out there.
I mean, I can't deny it might be useful. I mean, you at least know some of the mechanics, or can explain a mechanic, or understand one if you see it, right? A mechanism, I should say.
Yeah.
I don't want to risk you. I don't know.
Well, I feel
Anyways.
like you might be able to get a better understanding of the situation once we get to Gwen itself.
That's fair. I can only do so much preparation before I even see the place.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, should stick out a hand to shake it.
Yeah, he'll shake it back. It's a surprisingly not as firm grip.
You're doing well. And I
You
can't
too.
say that I'm proud of you because that would be weird, and I really don't know you, but I'm
That would
happy
be
to
weird.
have done that with you. Thank you. I'm gonna go now.
No, it's fine. Thank you. I really
Thumbs up.
appreciate.
Backing away. Yeah. Doesn't know how to interact.
All right, bye. And Typhon just kind of goes and sits back down in the general area of the campsite. Do I have campsite set up for nighttime? I think I do. Is that? Oh no, it's daytime right now. There. I need to make 2 of those maps. Oh well. We'll just do that. That's a quick and easy. Here you go. Interact with each other now.
Interact.
Interact.
I pet the
Like
cat.
when I would. This is literally like when I would put my fucking Barbies together and be like, "All right, now do a thing."
Do a flip. Do a flip.
Ah!
I love how D&D brings us all together.
I'm not gonna be able to move Typhon.
Sad.
He's just gonna be sitting there for the night.
in stasis mode.
He's just chilling.
So,
General verdict for tonight, not exploring the nightmare, just trying to end it as soon as we get in.
well, I
Please.
wonder.
Hmm.
I
'Cause
don't
we
want to
might
wonder
just wake up
things. I'm
immediately,
scared.
right? And if
It's worth a try.
it's true, I was just saying I could just walk away into the woods and sleep somewhere out there instead. And
Well, at least bring a tent if you're doing that.
I don't think they're gonna move.
Yeah,
It's
well.
still
Typhon's not gonna
big.
move. I don't think the tents are gonna move. I
It
think
would
the
still
tents
be
are pretty
dangerous to
good.
go off and sleep on your own regardless.
Yeah.
It's not a good idea, I don't think. I mean, maybe there's someone out there. We've run into bandits before.
Right.
Speaking of which, who wants first watch? Or Typhon, are you just going to take watch for the whole night?
I can look over the whole night and wake you up.
Yeah, he doesn't need to sleep. He's like an alarm clock. Come on.
You're very useful, and I don't mean to say that's the only thing we're using you for. I genuinely appreciate you being here.
To be fair, there's not much else I can do to help out.
Either way, is everybody clear on our plan once we make it to Gwen?
Lapse in brain activity. What are...
Alright, so
Just going straight for the tower? Or what
I-
are we doing?
I received information that the tour through the tower is honestly useless, and it's just something you have to pay for to eventually make it to the gift shop. Where if we
Right.
instead go to the guards and say we're going straight to the gift shop, that's free, and we'll basically see just as much, even if we did the tour.
Right, and where do we go from there?
We'll figure that out when we get there.
Suppose we'll need to actually take a look at the place, wouldn't we?
Guess that is plan A.
Because if there's any deviation from the tour, Wallace takes great. He doesn't like it if anybody tries to deviate from the tour even a little bit. So I don't believe if we're on a tour with Wallace in front of us that we will have the best vantage point to try to sneak somewhere else.
Micromanagement, my favorite. Alright.
Yeah.
And perhaps we could also use Typhon as an inn. Unless we would need to get Typhon in without him being noticed by Wallace. Wallace would identify you immediately, would he not?
I mean, he would. One of the plans I had suggested is you all were bringing me back. He has put out posters, I think, for my missing. Or at least asked someone to look into it.
Perhaps we
I mean-
could lure him into a trap, maybe. Say,
I'd
hey, we
hate to
found
use
this.
yours
Why don't you,
bait."
why don't you come retrieve the robot? It's deactivated and it's too heavy. And then we lure him, or maybe some guards off, knock them out, wear their clothes to get in.
Classic.
I mean, this is possible. We could also pose a. If we bring him
I
there,
could just look like a guard.
we could.
Why do we need their clothes?
Right, we could
They
say, oh, we're
may
bringing him
have
back.
anti-magic fields. You don't know.
Right, there could be an option of. We get
I
there.
didn't know that
we
was
say,
a thing.
Yeah. We say, Oh yes, we're bringing him back. We're very interested in any of this technology. Is there any way we can get maybe a private tour? I don't know. Sounds dumb now that I say it out loud.
You've got to remember, Wallace is a capitalist. He doesn't want anybody to know his methods.
Yeah, and what's
Mhm.
gonna encourage him to give these fucking 4 idiots a private tour?
He's got a monopoly on the market for these.
Maybe if we goat his pride a bit, though.
To be fair, we are trade secrets.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
But
Trade
Well,
secrets that he
Cypher's plan
flaunt.
might work if we want to try
But
that.
the minute we give him any trade secrets, he might just take them and then kick the rest of us fuckers out and, you know, be a
Cypher,
capitalist.
Can you go
Yes.
invisible? Can you turn other people invisible?
He slaps his chest and he disappears. Yes, I can go invisible.
Oh good, I thought he just killed himself. Wait, he's still here. Sorry, I know how this works.
I
I
would
can
have been
only
okay
turn.
with it either way.
I can only
We're
turn
not in a
one
nightmare
person,
otherwise.
invisible for an hour.
That's
Okay.
lengthy, sort of.
If you don't mind putting it on Typhon, it might be useful. I don't know how stealthy you can be, though.
He's made of metal.
I
I
don't know.
am very loud.
I like Cypher's plan of maybe saying you're somewhere else and they couldn't drag you over. But I worry about that still.
If anything, you could just take my crystal out of my body and hide it among you, say that you found the body, and since nobody technically knows how we work, you could just direct the guards over to me, or bring in my body and have my crystal separately, and if you
If
need
you pull your
me,
cloak over
because
your chest cavity, then maybe.
yeah, there's that. But there's also the fact that technically I don't need this body. If we're able to get Tally out, then I can just remain a crystal and either teach one of you, or if you know someone capable of forging something, that might be able to. They might be able to at least make me something that I can move in while I work on a new body.
Sounds complicated.
But practical, in my opinion. I mean, it wouldn't be fun for you to just be a crystal, I'm sure, but I'm sure we could find someone.
How big
To
is
be
this
fair-
crystal?
Right here, and he parts the cloak, and the chest opens up, and you just see this. I don't know if I've described the size of it, but it is a pretty. I'd say like the width of a baseball, but the like
Grr.
diameter of a basketball, if that makes sense. Where it's long, but you could theoretically hold it in your hand. It's like a Nintendo Switch. It's about that size.
Man, I wonder what cool new games you can play on the Nintendo Switch, like Duck Hunting.
Hey, we're not sponsored by Nintendo. Don't give them free advertising.
Yes, it's that could be a good plan.
I mean, if it's the best one we have.
God,
We
I'm
just have-
tired.
We just have to hope that no one there. Well, I think only Tally, Xander, and Ember, and Wallace would be familiar with what my crystal looks like, and I don't think they have any magic to detect objects. So, hopefully you guys are not bad at bluffing.
Well, if
Man,
you get good at
I
it.
wish there was a way to quantify how deceptive we all are.
If only.
If only.
Well-
I get the
I'm
distinct
pretty
feeling that
Sneaky.
I have like no bonuses or something to my deception.
Honestly, I could probably lie pretty well.
To be fair, in order to be deceiving, you just have to make sure you talk as little as possible.
Who told
True,
you?
and I can't help you with your deception, but I can help you with your stealth if you want to just hide. If you're really that fucking terrible at it.
Well, most people who lie usually eventually contradict themselves, right? If you're not telling the truth, you have to make sure that you keep your story straight 100% of the time. And sometimes you contradict yourself when you're speaking. But if you're telling the truth, there's nothing to contradict. Everything will work out.
Like the
So,
famous
just-
spear shake quote, "Methinks the lady doth protest too much."
Is that not like the second or third time you've said that?
Not in this campaign, no.
I
see.
I'm pretty sure. Anyway.
No, I don't think so.
Roll back the tapes. No.
Hey, go to the VOD after this though.
I'm sorry. What
Go to the
is
last
this?
VOD.
What is this VOD you speak of? I'm unfamiliar with this.
Sorry, I got
terminology.
possessed by a
Oh,
dumb green-haired twink. What were you saying?
Who's this spear shake you speak of? I've never heard of them. Are they a poet?
They're a famous literary author. They wrote many dramas, comedies, plays, poems.
Things
There's,
you probably had to deal with in school.
They wrote the famous Let Ham. It's the story of a prince whose uncle
Porklet.
kills his father, the king, and he goes off and comes back and eventually kills his uncle in revenge. It's all very,
What?
there's more layers. It's
Why would
very
you do that? I
That-
don't
bad
understand.
summation.
Good lord, I thought
That
my
sounds
family was
very
complicated.
pretentious.
Yeah, I couldn't possibly imagine just killing someone, leaving, and then coming back, and then killing someone else. I mean, I
Back
could
in
do
my
that,
days,
but-
Poets wrote stories about their odysseys that they ventured on, but most of it was told through song.
Oh, they've also
Sounds
wrote
interesting.
the very famous Romiette and Julio.
I see.
I don't believe
Well-
you. I think you're lying on that one.
I actually got to meet and work with one of the greatest composers of my time, a woman by the name of Aurora. She was an Eladrin. I think that's the proper elven race. And he looks over to you, Vith. They're seasonal folk. Their bodies change with their mood, and the different forms they take on resemble different seasons, and those seasons fall under different emotions. That might have just been her. She was from the Feylands, but
Oh, that's
Interesting.
it was
interesting.
interesting.
The name you called me when we first met.
It is. So maybe you got a poet somewhere in you.
Oh.
Aurora.
Yeah, she had a.
That's a stupid name, I'm gonna be honest.
Have you ever seen an Aurora? Not the person. I don't think she exists anymore. But
I didn't
going
know
up
that
north.
was. I didn't even know that was a word, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, their auroras are weird things with the magnetic field of the planet, where light bounces through them to create interesting patterns in the sky.
Like,
A lot of people thought it was magic at first, but no, it's entirely natural.
I was gonna say, like, magic? But.
But you just said it wasn't magic.
I'm gonna fight these mice. Sorry.
They
They keep, like, thumping into shit.
That's canon, that's canon. That's in character. We keep it.
There's just
Why
two
not,
field mice
honestly?
fighting out in the woods
He's
over there.
like betting on one of them.
The entire time he's just been watching them.
He's just kind of zoned out and just saw two of them in a bush somewhere. Yeah, that's, you know what, in character. Sorry, go on.
But she, like the other ones of your souls or whatever, wasn't able to make it past the end of the world. She did her best, fighting to the very end, but like everyone else who tried, we all failed.
Well, I mean, what happened? Was it like you were fighting against something that you knew would come and that you might be able to succeed against it, or was it getting crystals and wait?
What I'm about to tell you is something that I haven't told anyone. And Tally is the only other person who knows about this, but we fought past the last day of existence, technically. We were graced with, I think, 4, maybe 5, maybe 3. It's hard to remember their faces, but there are some kind people who had been fighting against the end of the world with us. And Tally and I were artificers by trade. We study magic and technology and how to use the two together. And we were able to use chronomancy and a machine that amplifies magic in order to send people back to a point in time, which basically gave us 21 more days to deal with the end of the world. The machine wasn't perfect. We started building it around the 8th day, and had nearly given up hope. Would stop researching it past the 8th day, figured that it was just a pipe dream, but on the very last day, those people returned to us with our journal, with all the notes and everything that we had studied in order to build the machine and to get it to work. But by then it was too late. It seems that it had to take a day off of time, and we had run out by that point. But flipping through the journals, they had wrote different adventures and different things they had tried, all of their failures. But at the very end, the last thing they attempted gave birth to 6 godlike beings. And after that, I ended up in a crystal, and now I'm here. And I only assume that the 6 godlike beings are the dragons that I've heard mentioned.
There are 6 godlike dragon beings.
They're not dragons. That's the thing. Dragons were hunted to extinction in my time. They were what we believed to be the cause of the end of the world. There's a great war between 2 dragons, Bahamut and Tiamat. I think I mentioned this earlier. And whoever won between the 2 would ascend to godhood and become the new god of the world. After that announcement happened, the gods of this world left and left us to deal with that mess. Bahamut, who had won the war, refused to kill Tiamat, and Tiamat refused to kill Bahamut for his kindness of sparing her. Turns out those gods were sons of bitches, and when we killed Tiamat, that is truly what started the end of the world. Because it had to be Bahamut that landed the killing blow. So, cults formed, people called dragoons, warriors who hunted dragons, came to life renouncing their lives or whatever, and thought that by hunting the dragons they could then gain their powers and ascend to godhood, but that didn't work out.
It's incredibly sad.
Yep.
Are you
And
okay?
no! Everyone I have ever known, loved, cared for is either dead or trapped inside silica for the rest of existence, and the only person able to help save them is going to be profiting off of us and maybe even enslaving them.
Fuck.
I'm mortified, but there's nothing I can do about it, and that is the scariest part.
Makes me want to punch him in the stomach. I might. I just might.
I'm glad we're helping.
I won't stop you. I would just suggest you don't kill him.
I wouldn't kill him. I mean, after all, we would need him to get the rest of those people out, but I know that's a lofty goal.
Could we kill him after we got the people out?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Oh, I would love to, but I would give you the first
makes
swing,
me
of
feel
course,
better.
Typhon.
I think Tally was planning on poisoning him once he was done with his side of the deal.
Alright, look, if we ever kill him, the both of you are getting the first and last hits.
Of course. But I'll take a
Perfect.
middle hit.
That's the same as well. Sorry, the whole thing, I often resort to violence when there's a common enemy, I suppose.
I mean, hell. What, you called it chronomancy?
Yeah,
Wow.
magic of time.
Ugh.
Oh yes,
Absurd.
chronomancy.
How do we even fight that?
Oh, they don't have access to it.
It's more limited than you would expect. It's not in utter and complete control over time. It's more in tinier aspects of controlling very specific things with time.
Yeah. And to be fair, I was the only one who understood the technology behind the time machine. Tally was the one who focused on the magic side of things, so she's the chronomancer, but she didn't really fully commit to the study of magic, if that makes sense, like how Cypher has. So she's not able to cast some of the stronger spells.
Hmm.
Spent too much time learning alchemy.
But
So-
hypothetically, because you know the science behind it, what if you taught Cypher how to do it?
I mean,
I
theoretically, I could learn it, yes.
wouldn't want to. It was entrusted to me by a relatively speaking now old friend, but when I knew him, it was a lich by the name of Sarantos.
You were taught something by a lich.
Yes,
Interesting.
he
By a what?
lich. They're undead wizards that
There are some wizards who. Usually, wizards spend the entirety of their life in pursuit of knowledge and understanding magic and how to unravel what makes and breaks the multiverse. And some of them don't like the idea of dying and losing all of their progress, so to speak. So they turn towards some darker arts, which is that they become undead. They're able to research magic forever. Usually is entrapping their essence into a phylactery that becomes the core of their being, while their body never dies or becomes a skeleton.
Looks at Typhon.
Okay, well I only heard half of that, so keep going though.
most liches go insane, but actually there is a way in order to prevent that insanity. It typically has something to do with the amount of time that the lich has been alive, and the toll that takes on the mind. But if you're able to have a connection in the material plane, something that you truly care for, aside from the pursuit of knowledge, something to give your brain a break and be, for lack of a better word, human again, you can maintain your sense of self. And Sarantos and his wife were able to do just that. They both became liches and were somehow able to maintain their self, even in their very long undeath.
Which is why this and what you are, Typhon, is honestly so fascinating, is because by all means, this is a branch of lichdom, but not through the undead means, and more through a soul trapping sort of.
Exactly. But to be fair, because Sarantos messed with chronomancy, he got lost in space and time for eternity, and his wife went mad and had to be put down.
Well,
Oh.
that's about right.
Yep, that's what happens when you mess with chronomancy, which is why I am not going to be teaching it to any of you.
It's fair.
Like never, never.
Never,
Aw.
never.
Like not
In
at
fact,
all.
I would prefer if Tally took chronomancy to her grave.
I mean, if this is what it turns into, then I have no opposition.
I mean, if we
sounds a
understood it,
little
we could
cool.
warn people of why we don't mess with it.
Or if it fades from all existence, then no one will be able to know that it even existed in the first place.
You know it never truly will fade from existence. It's not something that happens. You can't
There-
kill an idea.
There are
Fucking
only
learn
two
first.
people who know about it, to my knowledge.
People will unravel the mystery within time. Time is an ever expansive material. It's somebody will just unearth it again.
And hopefully they unearth a version that will not eventually lead to them being lost in space and time.
So, 6 godlike beings. And you think that they might exist in this world because you've come to this world.
Yes, I think so. I think there's a correlation between that.
It's fair. Are these people you knew? Did they have names before they were akin to our dragons, or?
Maybe, but to be fair, I was in a crystal before I saw their ascension. It was more like a sensation in the world, if that makes sense.
I see. I mean, if you become a god, what do you do? Do you are you a parent now of everyone in the whole entire existence, or? I wonder what happens if they run away from that responsibility.
I hope those are rhetorical.
I hope so too. But I don't know where I came from. So,
Well, this was a nice chat. Is there anything else you'd like to know about the past world? Aside from chronomancy?
I'm honestly afraid to ask anymore. I mean, of course I'd like to know more about who I could have been, but
Nice.
it's... I don't know.
Well,
it
you
seems-
never met whoever past me was, so I don't think I could ask anything.
Really? I just get
Yeah,
the sinking
sorry about
pit in my
that.
stomach too.
I'd hope to ask
I mean,
questions.
why are there people who remember this past world that aren't the same as you?
Could you rephrase that?
I met somebody, a tabaxi woman, who also believed I was somebody named Usq, Usk, something like that.
That lines up.
But they weren't like you, a crystallized, soul within a mechanical body. They were perfectly flesh and blood.
That's impossible.
Well,
No one could survive the end of the world unless they were a godlike being.
and you completely cut it off there? There's no other theories as to how that's possible?
I mean, like I said, our knowledge of between the worlds is not entirely whole, so I don't want to entirely discredit it, but I feel like there would be others, you know?
Would it be possible through? Because theoretically
Oh,
speaking,
he's gonna speak theoretically now.
is
Of course, you would be
if
surprised.
say on a timeline or a time stream, time continuously moves forward,
There's a cat around me.
and if the world dies and gets reincarnated, would that just not be a further point in time? So if somebody were to travel forward in time, they could be in this world and no longer be in the world that they were in before?
Well,
Does time start over when the world dies?
Whoa.
to my knowledge, that's assuming a linear centric view of time. You know how if you look right in front of you towards a hill or something, it'll seem as if the world is flat, but when you go over to the ocean, you can truly experience the curvature of it on a calm day. Because, or no, because, you know, when a ship is sailing out into sea, you see it disappear from the bottom first instead of the top. So I feel like that's assuming that our perspective of time is strictly linear when it could be that there is so much time in existence that it is actually circular and we can't even fathom how big of a circle time is. So it
How do you?
might just
Well, how do you know how
go.
big the world is?
I mean, there are ways to calculate that. A cartographer's done it before.
So, I mean, there has
I,
to be a way to calculate. I
I
would
think it
assume.
has
I don't know
something.
anything about this, but if your analogy holds up at all, I'd assume there'd have to be something in the center of
Time,
that is warping it, right?
maybe.
I don't even know how that works, but
Typhon,
I'm
Yes.
confused.
how much do you understand chronomancy?
The very basics.
Theoretically, if we were to write a spell that could isolate a specific person and reverse their state in time, not their position, not their space, just them, could you reverse yourself back out of a crystal and into your original body before the world ended? Revert your physical state, say, however many centuries or even millennia.
The problem with that is where would it get the material for my body? Because it can't just come from nothing.
And magic takes energy too, right?
Yeah, magic is the combination of using the energy around you and the physical stuff that's in the area. For example, casting a firebolt. That's using your energy in order to create a spark that ignites the air as it travels through the air, then shifting the air itself in order to be kind of like a gust in order to blow the fuel of your body through it to your target,
So we
which
would
is
need
also
to.
why it can miss because the air isn't stagnant in that direction from where you're aiming. It'll cause it to wibble and wobble.
We would need to account for equivalent exchange. Can't make nothing without. Can't make something without nothing.
Exactly.
Have you? So do you say that you've never thought about trying to return to your original body?
I haven't not thought about it.
Do
It's
you think
just
it is possible?
I don't think it's impossible.
I mean, how?
My thing is just with how I am as a artificer and inventor. Why would I want to return to flesh and blood?
Fair, but
I know how to perfectly manipulate my body to create whatever I need for it in whatever circumstance. Plus, I'm functionally immortal. I don't need to spend money on eating. I don't need to rest, therefore I can work 24/7. Um,
Do you think you
if
would lose your
anything,
humanity, though?
Like a lich.
yeah, but I'm different than a lich. I'm not undead. I don't
Sure,
think.
but
Sure.
what makes you human? Do you still consider yourself human? Do you have humanity?
I feel like I have the same amount of humanity that a tiefling or a ASMR would.
That's oddly specific.
True. Why are we describing humanity instead of, I don't know, anything
Sentience.
else? Yeah, sentience. What
I
he said.
am sentient. Is there anything? Because I know humanity is the broad term used for the mortal experience. I do feel like mortal is probably the better word to use.
Yeah, but what about being alive means humanity? It doesn't. Humanity means maybe being alive, but being alive doesn't mean being human. I'm here.
Yeah, Vith is here. Elise is here. You're here, Cipher. I'm, well, 50%, I'm assuming.
Hmm.
It's just, I feel like the term humanity is mostly coined because a lot of the early scholars that wrote down their works were humans who have a more finite lifespan than the rest of us. Therefore, they needed to preserve their words, teachings, and knowledge in writing, speaking as a former human, in order to carry that on to the next generation. And because of that, in Common, which is the human tongue, let's be honest, because humans refuse to learn any other
It's just a
language.
lot of semantics. Now,
Listen,
um, must say, um, you and your companion are, as you say, the only ones who have any knowledge about this version of chronomancy.
to my knowledge,
You don't have it written down anywhere.
no.
It's only within your personal knowledge.
To
and
be fair,
memories.
all of our writings were destroyed in the reformatting of the world.
Okay. Well, we have a bit of a trek ahead of us tomorrow. I believe it's probably a good time to hit the hay, so to speak. Or at least I need to. I'm tired.
Should we
But
actually
what's
sleep in
new,
this
eh?
time?
I'm already half asleep, I'm not gonna lie.
Mittens will grab at your hand the moment you.
Yeah, I
let you go.
fucking figured.
Not.
Yeah, I
just
didn't.
play.
Then why do you do that if you don't? Whatever.
It just rolls over again.
Cats are difficult. They always have been.
It like
Always will be.
jumps up
Always
and,
has been.
and shakes, and then walks over to the tent. Whoa!
Upside
whoa,
down.
Upside down.
There we go.
Floats
He does that
upside
thing
down
where, like,
towards the
it's
tent.
on the side. He just like pushes himself over, and it doesn't really work well. And then gets up and then shakes himself off, and sits down outside.
Can I
And
tell you
they-
too?
A spring of grass wells up around him, and he fades into nothing. That's not true. He's there, just in the grass.
Sneaky, roll stealth.
Oh.
Sneaky cat.
Has advantage.
What sins will it commit?
What sins will he commit? Well, Tevin, you're very smart, and I feel like you don't owe us any of this information.
I really don't.
I'm amazed you. Well, I don't know if it's out of trust or warning, but I'm amazed you were allowing yourself to tell that much. Albeit I didn't understand a lot of that hypothetical time stuff, but still.
Yeah, it's certainly a lot to wrap your head around, but I've had a lot of time to literally think and only think.
I believe that.
What do you
to
want to do after you get out? Did we talk about that? Like,
I want to just make stuff. I want to continue to create and invent and
what
bring
if the end of the
smiles
world
to
comes?
people's faces and solve problems people thought they didn't have.
But what if the end of the world comes again?
Then I'll probably just remain in the crystalline form and try again next time.
Good lord.
If for some reason that happens and we're not around to see it, I'm very sorry.
Hmm.
And I wish you the best of luck. But until then, we're gonna try our fucking best not to let that happen.
I really hope you do. I am putting
Absolutely.
all of my eggs in this basket, and I'm really hoping I don't drop it.
Well, the basket will try its best.
Anyways,
That was very stupid. Anyway,
I appreciate the basket.
good to know.
good night, all.
Good night.
Good night. I'll keep watch and make a loud noise if someone comes near that seems dangerous.
Thanks.
I might actually stay out here for a little while.
For the night, Typhon will get a +1 bonus to his AC
Oh, wonderful.
as the cat sleeps near him.
Honestly, Veth is just kind of staring at the fire, zoned the hell out. He's not tired enough to sleep, but he's just kind of out of it.
Stares at
And-
Anathema.
Eventually, he will just
Do
kind
not
of
draw.
pass out in
Do not
front of
draw
it.
a mustache on my face, please.
Don't tempt me.
If anyone draws a dick on my face, I will be upset.
Oh no, that one's overused.
No, we're drawing boobies. Your little cleft chin that you have, we're turning that into boobs. I don't even think Anathema has a cleft chin.
No, I don't
Yeah,
remember drawing him with one.
Not that I know of, but
It's canon
but
now.
Moffat has the power to make anything canon.
Everyone has the power to make
Counter
something
cannon.
canon.
No.
I was gonna say, and Moffat tries to make something canon. No.
No. Well, do we want to do? Hey, Elise, do you want to get another scene?
Oh my
Sure.
god.
I gotta kill
Alright.
No,
Uh,
it's okay.
I do need to take a quick 5-second bio break, and then it'll be that, and then we'll end it.
That's okay.
So, I'll be right back.
One Mississippi.
I'll just
Oh
leave the word
no,
moo on the
Mississippi.
Two Mississippi.
Three
Three
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Oh.
4.
Holy shit, you guys. That's a lot.
There's a lot of
Mhm.
lore to.
The
dog.
amount of times
What
I
a
zoned
amazing
out when
novel.
interdimensional fuckery was mentioned. Like,
I-
go up.
Or
Go
I'm
up, smart
concerned.
people. I am simply a little guy ranger
simply
just
here.
chilling.
existing.
I'm concerned we met a god. I'm
I am
concerned
Understandable.
we met two.
Lore involved.
Oh.
Panic. What's that mean?
I'm not at a level of panic yet. I'm at a level of
Moffat
yes,
really
this
giving
deep-
me forbidden knowledge.
Yeah, right?
Really saying, hey, person who put on a magic mask and didn't know what the fuck it would do. There's forbidden
fool.
knowledge that I'm going to tell you exists, but I'm not going to let you have.
You can have a time machine if you want. You just have to figure it out. Good
Well,
luck.
look what happened last time you fucked with it, knowledge you didn't know shit about. You turned into a furry.
Hey, Cypher. Actually, can I get a will save?
I should not have said anything.
As I
You father mucker.
I didn't do a goddamn thing. You still did that your own damn self.
Poor queen.
you just have this nagging thing in the back of your head of like, man, I really want to figure out chronomancy. I really want to know what he's talking about. I'm
Oh,
smart. I
I
won't
see.
get lost in space and time.
Oh, I really do. If that's the legacy of my character, so be it.
Oh,
Cypher the Foxy
wait.
Grandpa, lost in space time
This-
forever.
Is this a good thing? Oh, no, that's
Yeah.
way too sci-fi. No, that's too upbeat and sci-fi. You're in trouble.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, I'm scared.
Oh, this one says death sentence.
That sounds perfect. Ah.
Yeah, that's intense enough. So, Elise, you return to where you not necessarily were born, but where you were given your sense of self. That dark, empty void that you had found yourself in. Still with your sword, with your vow. And Mittens is there with you as well.
I cuddle him instantly.
Yeah, you're kind of holding him in your arms as the sword is somehow attached to your back. And last time you heard a voice, this time you feel a presence. As a hand seems to rest itself on your shoulder, but it's weird. It's like the hand is coming from in front of you and you don't see anything.
Hello?
Elise, is everything all right?
Um. Sorry. Yeah. Yes.
I've
mean-
been so worried about you, Elise.
Why? We've been okay. There's this
Yes, but
war.
I haven't been able to check in on you, Elise. And that worries me because I want to make sure that you're all right. That's why I gave you more power. You've probably felt a bit stronger recently. Power that can be taken away, but power nonetheless, because I was worried that you were in some form of danger.
I'll be honest, I'm not sure exactly what the danger is right now.
Well, that is
Physically, I've been
concerning.
safe.
What was that?
But physically, I've been safe. We've been traveling for a little bit now.
Your, little companions have been taking good care of you?
Yeah, my friends, they don't want to kill me anymore, so...
That's good. That's certainly good. Who knows, maybe they might see a reward sometime soon for taking care of my favorite little follower.
Right.
Now, tell me, let's get to business and I will let you rest.
Okay.
Were you able to locate the man in purple?
I think.
You think?
Um,
So you ran into someone wearing purple.
well, white hair.
Tracks?
Scaled
Anything
face.
scaled face?
Only partially.
Sir.
But why are you looking for them? I've been trying to get a conversation with him since I met him, but he left rather quickly after I brought anything up with.
Do
the
you
sword
mind if I
thing.
answer that question with another question? It'll all make sense and I will answer it, but
Okay. Sure.
did that man steal from you? Or your
Um,
friends?
My friends. And then he came back when one of the others was looking at a book of his. I thought if I had taken some of his boots, then maybe I'd get a conversation with him and I could give them back for some information, but I haven't
You have
seen him.
items of his.
Just some boots. Nothing more.
That'll make this easier. Do you mind if I look at them for a bit?
I mean, I haven't used them yet, but they could be very useful. I don't... I plan to
Oh, I
give them
can.
back. I don't want to... I don't think I want to keep them.
Well, Elise, I promise I will give them back to you. It's just that man, he stole something from me, and I intend to get it back. And in order to get it back, I need to find him.
Why...
And knowing that
How-
he is where you are is narrowing down where I need to search.
It was a few days ago. I think Cypher mentioned something about someone else trying to find him.
Someone else. Who? Do you have a name?
Um,
It's okay if you don't. But that is still good to know.
I think he talked to some tabaxi lady. But
Tabaxi.
I wasn't there for the conversation. I'm not sure what all is true.
What? It's okay. Thank you for everything that you've been able to tell me.
Do you have a
This
name?
is...
I don't know what to call you, and I'm... It makes me anxious.
Oh, I would never want to induce anxiety in you. You can call me Minerva.
Okay. Minerva, what do you want?
I just want to fix a problem that has been going on for far too long. And in order to fix that problem, I need to get back what Altair stole from me.
How could Altair steal from you? Do you... how do you... She holds her head.
You feel that like sensation of the hand as you were talking with her, the sensation of that hand, it slowly just kind of moves down and it feels like someone is giving you a hug, but you can't see the person hugging you. And it's not a tight hug. It's not a tight like grip around you. It's not like they're holding you in there. It's like it's supposed to be comforting.
I just want to help.
And you are. You're doing a great job of helping me, Elise. You were able to give me some great information, and you have done exceedingly well. And if you want to help more, you feel the hands are still touching you, but something taps on the vow. If you want to help in the meantime while I figure out what is next to be done, you can start feeding your sword. It doesn't have to just be swords. It can be spears, knives, axes, anything, and it'll take on their shape. And it will not only make you stronger, but it will also help me out.
Okay. I can do that.
Thank you, Elise. I'm so happy that you and your kind heart are willing to help me. And if there is anything else you require of me, do check in. But please check in often. And if you're going to be gone for a while, if you're going off to whatever it was you were doing beforehand, please let me know. I was so worried about you, Elise, and the Grip Titans. So worried.
Why me?
What was that?
Why me?
Because you are very special, Elise. And you are exactly what I need to help this world.
Okay. Okay, I can help. I want to help.
Thank you. I want to help too, and together we will help.
I'm scared.
That's okay. To be fair, I was really scared before I met you. I thought I had lost everything, and that all I had been working towards would be free. Then I met a very helpful lady who showed me great kindness and was able to help me get back on track. It's okay to be scared, Elise. But you need to make sure that that fear doesn't control you so you can do the right thing.
Okay. I can do that. I've done this before. I can.
And
work
you'll
through
do it again.
Okay.
You're strong, Elise. You just
strong.
need a guiding hand. And you feel the sensation of the hug drop, but like immediately as the hug is let go, something is like grabbing your hand, not in any forceful manner, but like how you would hold the hand of a loved one or someone that you're trying to guide. And you feel yourself pulled off in a direction without moving, and it's gone. The sensation of that other person has left you, and you are back to your normal dreams. And that is where we will end it for tonight.
Alrighty then.
Lot of stuff learned.
A lot of things and stuff happening.
A lot of
Guys, am I the problem? I might be the problem.
you're the problem.
Oh, you're the solution.
I'm
Murder
the
Elise.
solution.
We were just over this.
Depends on what it depends on what your definition of the problem is.
Depends on who you're asking.
Depends on what the problem is, I guess.
That's true.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, hey, Alter's a thief. He's a criminal. He's not a good person. He steals from people.
But I like him.
Especially with people who have stuff that, you know,
Can be so-
they can lose.
But he was friendly. Why would I want to hurt him?
I mean, to be fair, you weren't told to hurt him. She just wants to find him. It's like the Peter Griffin meme, you know? I just want to talk.
I just want to
Man.
talk.
I just want to talk.
I just want to talk.
People getting quests to find Altair in 2 separate campaigns now is amazing. Listen, he stole something important to me. I just want to talk.
I just want to talk.
You
I
just
wanna
bring
talk
him
to
here. That's all I want.
I just want to talk.
Just want to talk.
Some things never change.
Oh wow.
And you know, I have a strong sensation that there's gonna be a 3rd campaign that happens in.
Oh god.
Hey, Strahd still has some time to breathe.
Yeah. It turns out Altair was Strahd all along.
Oh no.
Or Strahd was Altair all along. Who knows? I don't. Anyways, we do have the social media.
We sure do. Hey, if you like what we do, consider giving us a follow here on Twitch. And if you want to know when
Yeah.
things are happening, go ahead and
The moment they are happening.
yeah, the moment they are happening, go ahead and follow us on our Twitter. You know, Twitter may be around for a little bit, but
I hope it stays around. I
Yeah.
don't wanna have to rebuild our following on Twitter of I think just
Under
us.
new management, maybe. That'd be nice.
We'll see.
Oh, new management would be great.
Anyways, folks, thank you for coming out. Hey, Moffat, I really appreciate you running this game. I really have a great time.
Yeah,
And
it's
my lovely players, please
Hey.
keep up. I really like this game.
On that note,
oh man.
I'm gonna use the big boys' room.
Oh, go
okay.
for it.
Ooh.
Say
Are we-
goodbye
wait.
to chat, everybody.
I was
Goodbye
gonna
to
do
chat.
a mildly
Good night.
threatening for all of the stuff that I showed up. Man, it'd be a shame if this was the last session Jinx thing. Oh well.
Oh.
Goodbye, chat.
Oh, bye, chat.
Bye,
Saying
chat.
goodbye to
See you next week? Question mark.